games, and a whole bunch more. It's time to raise up, Bone Fam. We'll see you today at 1, live at Ferg's with Senning Show and 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, if you don't leave me alone, you're gonna have to send me home, 'cause I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
All right, here we go. It's the Mike Calta Show.
Now, you ready for this? This is happening!
Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hey, wake up, stupid!
You know what I'm saying? I think you do.
Check 1, 2.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
All systems are go.
Make some noise!
3, 2, 1.
It's the Mike Calta Show.
It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, April 6, 2026, and we are coming to you live. And we are just 3 shows away from Calta Cruise number 19. I'm warning you now, I have 1 foot on the boat already.
All right.
I'm already there.
Does it have a cloudy toe on that foot?
It does. In fact, actually, it's worse than that, Calvin.
Uh-oh.
Saturday night, I got up to make a pee-pee in the middle of the night.
Stub it?
And on the way back, I felt a little, there's like a soft spot in your knee next to your kneecap. Like right below your kneecap, there's like a little soft spot, kind of like where they would hit for to do the reflex test.
Okay.
And it just went, just like a little pop. I felt a little pop, and now I have a little something in my knee. I think
Jesus.
my brother, who spent a couple of years in sports medicine, said it sounds like I just tore a little cartilage. Not a big deal, but I feel it, and I was doing nothing wrong, just walking.
Tore some cartilage.
Yeah.
Getting up to pee at the middle of the night.
Yep. On my stroll back.
Yeah.
And who can you beat up?
Bobcat, Scotty.
By the way, I'm pretty sure that's the
dwindling.
same. I'm pretty sure that's the same thing that happened to Barry Sanders, right?
Yeah, right.
And in his career,
We're both athletes. So,
any kind of tear is usually not good.
It's not a tear. It was a pop.
Oh, pop.
It didn't tear. I actually heard it go.
But the problem is, it is like very natural for people to lose cartilage over the years. Like I have no cartilage in either one of my knees.
Yeah, we know wobbly knees.
Yes, because when I dislocated them, so like you can still function and stuff, but it does make things more painful.
Felt a little weird, yeah.
You weren't getting up to take a leak?
I was not. I was actually playing college basketball, but
so was I.
Yeah.
I peed in the bathroom and then I shot a couple of hoops.
Hooping it up, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of basketball this weekend.
Yeah, did you see Cooper Flag?
I watched Cooper Flag, yeah.
Unbelievable, man.
He is
Unbelievable.
crazy. He is really... The confidence in which that kid plays is amazing.
I still think there's something weird going on there. How they let Luka go, and
and then they get the first pick in the draft. Yeah,
like there was definitely some shenanigans going on, some backroom deals.
Yeah, smart though. You know what I mean?
Listen,
whatever they did. Yeah, because Luka is out. Luka got hurt, pulled a hamstring and stuff, and they're
he going to pee?
Yeah, probably. And they're trying to get special consideration for the awards and all this stuff, for the NBA, because he has to play a certain amount of games, and he was under the amount of games, whatever. So now he's out, which he could have been up for MVP. Yeah. Him, SGA, Who else is the big one for MVP?
I don't know anybody's names. I just happen to know Cooper Flegg. I was watching last night, and we've been talking about him. And
Yeah.
I watched.
We've been talking about him for years, by the way.
Yeah. Joey bet on some games, so we were watching the Timberwolves and something else on Saturday night, or Friday night.
Yeah.
This guy went out Friday night.
Oh, watch out.
And was drinking.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Just a little bar over here. But
By yourself?
Yeah, just figured I'd wander in, all poppy knees.
Yeah.
So
My man.
Line him up, bartender. No, I went out with Pete. I haven't gone out just locally and drank for a long time.
You trying to get in cruise mode?
I am fully in cruise mode.
Yeah.
I was wearing shorts and a tank top while we were doing it.
Yeah.
Tracksuits.
Tracksuits in full effect.
Tracksuit or a tack
A
suit?
tag suit. Pete's got an attack suit.
Yeah.
Did you see Pete's?
Yes.
It's amazing.
It's awesome.
Yeah. I was so excited to post that Pete got his tracksuit with his picture that he had that I wrote a tack suit and said, and then I liked it better the way it sounded.
I was like, that's a tack
it worked. I know that quite a bit of my family are going on this cruise. My father and my stepmother and my sister, and then my sister's bringing her friends. One of her friends' parents are coming. There's a baby coming. The baby was there last year. You didn't even know.
I know.
Baby on a boat.
I didn't know. I knew.
Well, we got one of those baby on boat, so we're okay. Then my brother's coming, and two of his kids are coming, and then my son's coming, and I don't know. It's just a lot of Caltas on this boat. It's gonna be good, and everybody's got tracksuits. Everybody's ready to go.
Hence the name Calta Cruise.
Calta Cruise.
Yeah.
All the Caltas go. There you go. It'll be a good time. Not as good a time that Carmen and Chad had in their pool this weekend.
Woo-woo. Yeah.
Did not get that invite to the pool party.
No. This was, listen, it's a,
No, you definitely did not.
no one got an invite. It was Chaz and mine. Like, we've been there and like working on the house and stuff. We put up our dog fence this weekend.
Yeah. That's interesting, Carmen. I don't know what it's like to be able to do your own stuff.
Oh, yeah. See, I do.
Yeah.
And like, that's the thing. Like, I grew up in Michigan. I grew up on a farm. I took, woods like 4 years in high school, right?
Now you took a different woods.
Yeah.
But that's what we called it. Like, that's what it was, shop, but we called it woods.
Can I just tell you real quick, what do you call the place like behind my house with all the trees?
Wait.
Like, would you say when you're running the woods?
That's woods, yeah.
Woods, yeah.
So for my whole life, I called it a forest.
Yeah.
I noticed that you say that a lot.
And one time I was in college and I was in the forest one time and this guy goes, "What are you, an elf?" And I go, "What?" And he goes, "You're in the forest?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Was there a princess?" And I thought that is weird the way that sounds. Woods, it's woods. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, but you're a different woods. You took wood shopping class is what you're saying.
Right, exactly. So I'm very handy. I love putting together IKEA furniture, you know what I mean? So that's just, I'm good at that, right? So, but Chad really wanted to take the lead on building the fence, and that's kind of where it was our first like butting heads as homeowners.
Oh, sure.
And husbands and wife.
Honeymoon's over.
Listen, Bobby Kelly said it best. You want to know if your marriage is going to work, put something together in the middle of the summer.
Yeah, but guess what? We did, and it turned out great. And after a couple of shifts and, whatever, we figured it out, and now we have a fence so our dogs can play in the yard.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So we did that on Saturday, and then after that, we were just wiped out. So we literally just sat out in the back scrolling on our phones.
Yep.
And then Sunday we got up. He was going to mow the lawn, but we couldn't get the lawnmower to work.
What are you guys going to do today or the rest of the week?
Pool party. But then
I love the new house syndrome. Like they're using everything in the house. In another 3 months, you guys will never go outside again.
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I love
People are a lot different than you.
Yes.
I don't know whether you know that or not. People go outside.
Well,
A lot of times people don't tear stuff, just go into the bathroom.
No.
It's a lot different in a lot of people's worlds.
Yeah.
Carmen, you see how you did all those things? If you ask me, give me a job, and I'll tell you who the guy is.
Putting up a fence.
Dino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Painting.
Probably Dino.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trash.
Joe. Joe is trash.
Clean your pool.
Well, I have Hector. I have the pool cleaner.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a guy for everything. And then if anything needs to be cleaned or moved, Tom or Soph.
getting a generator that works.
That's a good question, Galvin.
Yeah.
Good question. They're supposed to come today.
I don't know who that is.
Listen, it's very frustrating to have spent all that money on a generator and not have it work a few times now. The first time they came out, they said the battery was bad, and they replaced the battery, and now they're saying that it's got no power or something's drawing power from it. I don't care what the problem is. I just want it fixed.
Yeah, of course.
And the guy who put it in is great. Like, he's been super helpful. It's not his fault if we got a defective one. He's coming out to check it out today, and if he's like, I'm going to contact their warranty department, and if we have to get a new one in there, we get a new one in there. So,
yeah.
I'm not mad at anybody. It's just frustrating to not have it work.
I had a buddy of mine who bought a new car, and it was just constantly stuff was breaking. And I go, it's insane. And he goes, yeah. And all this kept on happening. He wound up doing lemon law and got a new car out of it.
Sure.
Because they said this car it kept on like major things. And I go, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
You imagine buying a brand new car and then this happens. You're like, all right, well, that's not
furious.
Oh, yeah.
Well, hurricane season starts June 1st.
I know. That's why I'm trying to make sure we're good for hurricane. I live in a cul-de-sac, and whenever the power goes out, everybody kind of checks in with each other to make sure it's just not their house. And I so can't wait to write back to him. Nope, my power's on.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
No, I'm with you. I'm sitting here miserable with all of you guys.
That is something that we're going to look into, but it'll probably be like in the next couple of years.
Generator?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's smart. Get it if you can. It's good for the house resale,
Yep.
I'll have you guys know I went to the car wash again this weekend. Thank you very much. Getting my money's worth. Yeah. I went to the car wash because my car on the outside was covered in yellow specks of pollen.
Mm-hmm.
And went to the car wash, came home, parked the car, left an hour later, covered in specks again. It's just the pollen is so high right now.
Ridiculous.
It's crazy. Yeah. So thank God I have unlimited washes and I can go back today.
Man.
How do you like that?
Good news, everybody.
I know you guys are worried. What else? Anybody else do anything fun this weekend?
No, went out for Easter brunch, which is funny. I didn't realize we were going for brunch because it was 2 o'clock. Is 2 o'clock brunch?
Yeah, it's like at the tail end of brunch.
Yeah, that's dinner.
Yeah, that's lunch.
But it was.
You were more at dinner.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that where you heard that?
No.
I just said it. I literally just said it right before you.
You did?
Yeah.
You said how late is brunch?
Yeah, and then I go, it was 2 o'clock. I go, that's more like dinner. And then
I didn't hear. I did not. I was too busy worried about what I was going to say, and I didn't even hear you say
Welcome
dinner.
to the show.
But yeah, it was a bunch of breakfast stuff. But then they had because I wound up getting surf and turf. So, but they had chicken and waffles and all that stuff. You ever been to that Rusty Pelican over on the Causeway?
Yes, years ago, sure.
Sounds a lot more boat bar than
right.
It was a nice place. Yeah, it was a nice place. It was good, and they did it family style. So all you did was pick your entree. Then they brought out all the appetizers, brought out all this, brought out all the desserts. Yep. They had 9 different desserts. It was crazy.
We had to go to brunch yesterday, and then we went with the Jews in the morning, and then we went to the Guineas in the afternoon. So I had to pace myself in the eating process. I ate 2 bites of my entree and brought it home, and then went to my dad's and pigged out there. Because that's where the good stuff is. I
have come to a revelation that I don't do leftovers anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
because survive on leftovers.
It took a long process of me bringing leftovers home and then throwing them out for me to realize that I'm like, yeah, I guess I just don't do leftovers.
I eat
anymore.
every piece of it.
Really?
Yeah, I eat it over time. We went Saturday to the brisket shop and got $300 worth of barbecue, most of which came home to our houses. So I got barbecue in there. I got Fleming's in there. I got a whole bunch of leftovers.
Straight up meat is pretty good.
Yeah.
But a lot of other sandwiches, I'm like, I'm never eating a sandwich.
You never eat a fry. You never eat a fry or anything.
A lot of that stuff, I'm just like, just toss it.
Carmen.
Yes.
Man, did we hit a new milestone with my daughter last night.
Oh, what happened?
Who is not going to want me to talk about this, but I feel like I can't stop.
Wait.
Poor little kid's got cramps, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
Like really bad.
Yep.
It's she is 90% me and 10% Amanda. She got all of Amanda's bad qualities, bad cramps. And last night, whatever.
Tear ACL, getting up, going to the bathroom.
No, she's in great shape. Right. Yeah. No, and
poor girl.
You guys need certain equipment that goes along with that.
Yes.
And we were out of that equipment.
Oh, that is devastating.
Devastating, and because I couldn't even be, super dad because everything was closed. It was Easter Sunday,
right?
So we had to DoorDash
Oh.
And then all I can picture is most of these guys are like,
Yeah.
Big old ex-vets or, so our guy, Manuel, had to go in there and buy pads for my daughter yesterday. But better him than me. But my wife's like, do you need mouthwash? And I go, why do I have bad breath? She goes, no, I just have to add more things to this list.
To make it work.
Yeah, do it. But how great is that, though? It was there within a half hour.
Yeah, listen, Uber Eats or whatever you ordered on, those things are on tier with Amazon.
I got to tell you, who invented Uber Eats was the mob. The mob invented Uber Eats because we used to eat Chinese food from Woolhop, and Woolhop was in Manhattan, and we were in Staten Island. And this guy, Gary, that I used to work with, was a straight-up mobster. He used to pay a cab to go pick up his Chinese food from Woolhop and bring it into Staten Island. That was way before Uber Eats. He invented Uber Eats. And then Pete and I, when we invented fat delivery too, we went to Philadelphia for a Bucks-Eagles game, and we wanted the cheesesteaks, but we didn't want to go to both places, and then the lines were just ridiculous. So we paid a cab driver to go get us Geno's and Pat's so we could try them both out and see which one we like better.
Because for the longest time, you were like, oh, let's get something delivered. Chinese or pizza. That was it.
That's it.
You were like, but I don't want Chinese or pizza. I want a steak or I want a this or
and
that.
The Indians were like, we have food too.
Yeah.
But the thing that sucks about it, what's the thing that you get delivered the most? Pizza.
Chinese or pizza, yeah.
Still,
but still, because we're used to it. But now, I would say in this house, if it wasn't for the fact that there's always kids here, so we always get pizza, a majority of the food we get is Fresh Kitchen or Chipotle or that Kava. Those are the three on that are cycling in this house. Yeah,
I love Kava.
Kava is really good.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, for when we were getting ready for the wedding, me and the girls, we were all hungry, and I was looking through. We ended up doing the Chipotle family meal,
right?
And it serves like 4 or 6. I'm telling you, that is a life hack for meal prep if you want to, because you can make your own bowls, and it comes with rice, a protein. You pick all your sides. It was like $80 or something like that.
It's good stuff.
But it was it was really good.
And Fresh Kitchen's so good that I hate the guy who owns it, and I still.
He should have you do an endorsement.
Yeah, I would do the commercial. That's funny. Anybody else packed?
No, my wife said last night, she goes, I'm going to pack for the cruise. I go, you're packing for the cruise now? She goes, well, I'm getting all my stuff ready. And I said, all right.
I got to check in. I didn't even check in yet.
Oh, you were supposed to check in by the other day.
I know. I guess I won't go.
That was your plan the whole time?
Yeah.
No balcony? You're not going?
No.
How was your vacation?
I was awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You flew?
Yeah.
To Utah?
No, we flew to Vegas.
Oh, okay. Because a lot of times you drive all the different places. And I saw a thing the other day, and I go, when is this from? And it said 35 minutes ago. I go, Gio's not going to make it back. You got to drive all the way back from Nevada?
No, we flew to Vegas and then drove to Utah, which was about 3 hours. Which apparently a lot of people do. I guess that's a normal thing because there's a bunch of national parks in Utah. So a lot of people fly into Vegas and then go to these national parks.
What are there differences in the national parks?
What do you mean?
Like,
Could you tell the difference?
Like when I was in Europe, I was like, I don't want to see any more churches. They're all churches.
Yeah, so we went to Zion.
Zion, they say, is the best one.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was some of the coolest stuff I've ever seen in my life. Like really.
Like just big mountains and stuff?
Just these massive mountains and like these
rock
big
formations and everything.
And canyons that are so high.
Yeah.
Like it is crazy. Like you're on a different planet sometimes. And then we went to Bryce Canyon, which was even crazier. And then we went to the Grand Canyon as well.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So all the canyons.
All the canyons. I used to I would bitch about this stuff because we went on these big long hikes. I think I've turned a corner. I loved it.
Really?
It was amazing.
Really?
We did this thing called the Narrows.
Were they pretty much flat or you're hiking up?
Oh no, a lot of hiking up. A lot of hiking up.
I gotta pop the knee.
Yeah, it was a lot of work. But there was we hiked through this thing called the Narrows,
right?
Which is like a river that runs through a canyon. And you hike through the water the entire time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What were you wearing?
So you get these. You can. I mean, you don't have to wear anything if you want. But we had like these pants that were waterproof and they block out the cold because the water's like 50 degrees.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So you wear these pants so you don't get wet while you're because it gets sometimes it'll get up to your waist.
Right.
And you kind of walk through these.
That's pretty cool.
And you're just in this canyon where it goes up as far as you can see. And
That's
stuff.
cool.
Yeah. It was pretty wild.
I feel like, it's expensive and you don't have a lot of time to take off. You should go to as many different places as you can. But last night we were talking about it at dinner. Everybody wants to go back to Japan.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, Japan. And I thought Japan was cool, but I don't know that I need to go back there.
Yeah, we do some pretty cool vacations, and like this one, I was like, man, that was so amazing. I'd love to go back, but we're already talking about going somewhere else.
Right.
Because we don't.
That's what you want to do. See as many new places as you can.
I knew nothing about Utah. My wife planned the whole thing with her sister-in-law. I'm like, why am I going to Utah? It seems stupid.
Yeah.
And I got out there, and I thought, wow, this is not only is this something apparently a lot of people do. It was amazing. It was
Did you do anything else non-hiking? Did you go to the Mormon stuff, or were you not near that?
No, we weren't near that. No,
that was actually pretty amazing too. Out there to see, and then they have the hill. The Mormons do the genealogy where they go trace your ancestors. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, one thing about Utah, everybody is super nice.
Yeah.
Like everywhere you go, we walked into a Walmart. I think it's the nicest Walmart that I've ever been in my life. Everybody's courteous. At one point, I was coming around a corner. And the person working the Walmart goes, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I go, no, I'm sorry. That was my fault. No. That was my fault. I am terribly sorry, sir. I go, and my daughter's like, what the hell is going on?
That's how they get to join their cults.
Like everywhere you went, everybody was super. I go, I've been to the Walmart for a half hour, and 3 people have apologized to me for bumping into me. One guy was.
Maybe you look like a threat.
I guess.
Yeah.
We just like assholes from Florida, I guess.
I imagine there's not a lot of fat people in Utah. Everybody in shape in Utah?
Yeah, especially because we were at these parks and everybody's going on hikes.
Right.
So everybody's in like hiking gear and stuff.
You may have seen or read about the Grand Canyon, but I was just looking at some of the stuff. I always love whenever you find out like how stacking money to the moon, how much this is, and da-da-da-da. So for the Grand Canyon, if all the humans on Earth, over 8 billion, were gathered together, they would only occupy a small portion of the Grand Canyon.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, it says it can fit. Rhode Island is smaller than 1,904 square miles than the Grand Canyon National Park. So Rhode Island's smaller than the national park.
Yeah, we went to the main lookout at the Grand Canyon, and it's so massive. It looks fake.
Yeah.
Like everything out there, like this just does not look real.
Now like a movie set?
Yeah, it really does.
Picture Evel Knievel looking at it going, I'm going to jump this thing.
And jump that?
I can't even imagine.
No.
Yeah, but it was amazing. We drove Route 66 on the way back, and we stopped off at all these like different little roadside, and they have always all the old hotels and stuff.
Yeah, that's fun. That's a good trip.
It's literally like we were in the Cars movie driving through Arizona and back to Vegas that we flew out.
See, that's good. And your kids are young enough there. I mean, they're old enough where they're going to remember that forever.
Oh, yeah. They had a blast. They thought it was great. We spent 2 days in Vegas, the first day and the last day.
Yeah.
So just kind of walk around the casinos. And they'd never been to Vegas, so they're like, now can't wait to go back when they're actually 21.
I wish.
Any gambling?
My wife did some gambling. She won a little.
Good.
I wish I could have that feeling of experiencing that for the first time again. Like, I'll never forget one of the most amazing things the first time I went to Yankee Stadium. And I looked through the doorway and saw the field for the first time.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it was right there. And I was I'll never be able to catch that feeling again. You're too old now.
Yeah, it was great. I would suggest anybody go out there and make that trip.
Yeah.
I knew nothing about it. I crapped on it the whole way until I got there. And
You sound like a blast to travel.
I did. I complained the whole time like Utah sounds stupid. Why don't we just stay in Vegas for the week? I could not have been more wrong.
More people, Calvin, you do that too. You went to Vegas and drove out.
Yeah. We drove out to do a little
dam and stuff,
sledding and stuff.
Oh, sledding. Yeah. I've never taken full advantage of Vegas. The last time I was there for multiple days, Juliana was a baby, and we couldn't really do much.
Yeah, we went to the Hoover Dam one day on the way back, which is pretty cool if you've never been.
Yeah, I've never been.
Yeah.
As many times I've been to Vegas, I've never checked out the dam, and it looks pretty amazing.
It's only like 40 minutes outside the city and stuff, and it's definitely like if you go one time.
Yeah,
like
I still want to see it.
It was pretty cool, but you got to just see it one time.
Did you go into the dam or just on the top? Okay, cool.
We took the dam tour, took the damn pictures, all that stuff.
Yeah.
You had a great damn time.
I had a great damn time. It was really amazing.
Cool. You were in Utah. I hung out in Lutz this weekend.
Yeah, I know. You were texting me like, I know I messed up the Bob Gale thing, not sending the information and stuff.
Oh, you didn't mess it up.
I messed it up. Yeah.
So
no, I heard the show a little bit while I was out there.
rough.
I heard you crapping on me, telling Joe how much I messed up.
I didn't,
Yes.
or Joe did.
And I heard you talking to Joe, and I could tell by your text that you were not happy that it was.
No, I was not. I didn't. Here's what happened. I was panicking a little bit because the guy was going to be on the show, and I didn't know what he was talking about. And then I remember I went, wait, he did tell me what it was. Let me just put it up. And I put in Bob Gale, Back to the Future, and it said the musical. And I went, oh, yeah, that's what it was.
What happened was the time difference threw me off a little bit. And you go into most of the areas I was in, we were all 100% off the grid, no self-service.
I figured either that or I figured you're on vacation. You may have turned your phone off. You're not a doctor.
You would, you would text me. And I go, oh, man, I need to send that information to Mike. And literally we were driving up the mountain. And then the service went out. And so then I started yelling at my wife. I'm like, this is your goddamn fault.
You wanted to go on
I'm like, I got to send the information. I got no cell service. We have to turn around.
No, and that would be ridiculous.
Yeah, and you're like, it's okay. I just Googled it. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah, well, I just didn't want you to. Let me tell you.
But I felt bad. It was my fault.
Can I tell you that when I worked for the other guy, nothing was worse than leaving on a Friday and having to worry the whole weekend that you were going to lose your job. Or the one time a year that you're taking a vacation that you so deserve, and then all they do is crap on you while you're gone, and you feel like, I want everybody to leave and have the best vacation. I don't want anybody to leave here and think, oh, this could be my last weekend at all, ever. I don't want. That's why when I was like, don't worry about it, you're on vacation, we'll figure it out. And Bob Gale was great, and clearly did not want to hear my pitch for Back to the Future reboot, but told us exactly why, and he was right, and I get it.
Well, good. I'm glad it went off without a problem.
He was cool. It was interesting to talk to.
I was freaking out. I'm like, God damn it, I got no self-service.
Yeah, no, it was good.
And then the one time I turned on the show, I hear, Joe, boy, did Gio piss me off yesterday. I was like, God damn it.
I got to tell you, I had a great vacation from you, Gio.
Yeah.
Okay. Carmen was here. She didn't yell at me once.
No.
Didn't tell me to clean anything up.
No.
We had a great time.
By the way, I thought Carmen was here now for good. What happened?
No, it was just a little experiment.
Oh, that's too bad.
For now.
It's over.
We'll see how it goes. We actually decided, we were like, we'll do it and see if we like having her here. We all voted against it.
Oh, yeah. I told you it was going to be that, right?
Carmen.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I drove from...
She brought no breakfast.
Yeah.
She brought nothing. Yeah.
Did she bring the coffee?
She didn't even smell that good. It didn't smell bad, but it didn't smell good.
Right. Well, I don't wear perfume or anything.
Yeah,
so.
no. So, no, she did not bring any coffee.
No.
Wear makeup?
Yeah, I mean, she was presentable.
Couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Tinted sunscreen, what I wear every day.
Yeah. Did not dress it up like you do for the show.
No. Yeah. Listen, today was the first time I drove from the new house to the station.
Oh.
That was a little...
It's a hike.
No, it's insane. From my townhouse, it's 35 minutes. From that house, it's 45 minutes. It makes no sense.
No.
How that works.
Because there's nobody out on the road. So.
What it is, though, Carmen, it's the distance. It's further, so it takes longer.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
That does actually make
I
a
thought
lot
if
of
I could
sense.
break it down for you, you'd be able to understand.
That's weird. I don't think that makes sense.
Yeah, if you put it in,
you didn't graduate from.
No. If you put it in, it's actually the mileage is longer, and that equates to more time.
I'm saying how close my other place is to that place. I can't believe it's only a 15-minute difference.
Oh, gotcha.
Which way did you go?
275.
Yeah, it's a long way.
275, 75.
She went 275 north, though. So went all the way around.
Well, no, because taking the what is it? The Salmon? That's what's over there? No, that's not the Salmon.
I always go on the Veterans.
So the Veterans is only 2 minutes faster, and it costs $2.
It's a big 2 minutes.
Yeah, well, if I'm ever running late, I know that. But, today I made sure I got up extra early, made sure I had enough time. I still left late, and I still got here on time.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm having a real quandary with the Sun Pass. I keep getting reloads on my Sun Pass for $40, right? And then I got a bill the other day that says that I haven't paid my tolls. It was only like $6. And I can't figure out what am I paying for on the reload if my toll is not registering. You find
right? Yeah, you were saying.
I think somebody has one of my Sunpass.
Better get a hold of Titus.
It's been like 2 years. Yeah, Titus probably still has my Sunpass. It's been like 2 years, about around the same amount of time. And then I tried to. Then they sent me a picture of my Hummer going through, but I have a Sunpass on my Hummer, but I did move it to see if I could move it around a little bit because it was kind of in my way. And they sent me a picture of my car, and I tried to log in this morning, and it says no account exists. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I got to tell you, though, they're not great with that because I had, whenever I was setting up my account, you had to jump through 90 different steps, and they kept on saying, and I go, I just signed up for it.
Yeah.
Like, how do I not have an account? What are you talking about?
I don't think I have one anymore. I think I just do the toll by plate and they just send it to me.
Well, that's what the rest of my family does.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm not on that list. I think because I bought a new car and they haven't just added me yet.
But also, once I got Sun Passes and then I was getting toll by plate, whatever, and I go, hey, I have a Sun Pass. And they go, oh, all right, okay. And then just nothing. I go, so that's it? I go, that's how it works?
Well, see you later.
Yeah. All right, thanks. Bye.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we do shows. And then Thursday, we set out on Calta Cruise 19. There's going to be a lot of what the kids like to call FOMO, fear of missing out, because you wanted to go, you've been before, this was going to be your first one, and you didn't make it. That's fine. It's too late. It's already locked in. We're going, sold out. We leave Thursday. Monday, we will announce Calta Cruise 20, the biggest one we've ever done. And you people will love it. And I would highly recommend getting your deposits in early, because it is going to be one of those things where everybody reaches out and grabs a balcony room. Everybody reaches out and grabs a suite. And all those things are going to sell out right away. And all you need to do is put a deposit down to hold it. That'll be coming on Monday. We'll give you that announcement. I'm sorry, it would be on Tuesday, because Monday we get back from the cruise. So the people on the cruise will get first dibs at it. And then on Tuesday morning, we'll announce it to you people when we get back. And I'm very much looking forward to going on this cruise. I literally have one foot on the boat already. I think that this cruise, you guys are going to be happy with me, because I think I'm going to be a lot more visible to you than I've been before.
Even with the injury?
Even with the injury, Gio, I'm still going to move fluidly among the boats.
So what you're thinking is first 18 years, 19, that's where they're going to see me.
Negative. It's that I tend to hang out in certain areas, and if you're not in those areas, we don't really see each other until nighttime around the casino.
What area is that? Your room?
I don't spend the I'm telling you.
But do you understand that Gio and Carmen and me and Joe,
but I
we
don't
all see each other all the time.
I don't like to hang out at the pool.
Not necessarily just the pool.
Listen, I'm not a big pool guy.
Yeah.
Over by the bar outside the casino.
Yeah.
That's where I always am.
How are all of us always there, but you're never there until the night?
In my room, I find it to be very boring. There's nothing going on in there. I do like to sleep a little. I like to sleep a little late. I mean, we do get up very early in the morning, and then once the day. Well, anyway, I'm going to get up and I'm going to eat breakfast, and I'm going to start the day early.
All right.
You know what? I don't need to be mocked on this show.
Mocked or told the truth.
Either one.
Yeah.
Either one. Let's take a break. When we come back, Gio, you missed a lot in Sporkle.
Did I?
I called my shot.
Man, we're doing
Galvin
stuff.
called his shot.
Things are happening.
Yeah. We were 3 behind, 2 ahead.
Thank
we
you,
were all
Carmen,
over the
for
place.
looks like keeping track of the scores.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Because I
Very
can't
nice.
remember what's happening.
Yeah.
We'll review all that when we come back. We got a new week, so we got a new crap of stuff to give away. Carmen will tell us what that is. It's the Mike Calta Show. Sporkle's next on 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Problem-free for your Monday morning commute. That's both Hillsborough and Pinellas County. All the major roadways reporting with no accidents to slow you down. That includes the Veterans Expressway and the Leroy Salmon Expressway. Things running up to speed for you on all of the Bay Area bridges as well. I'm Monica with traffic.
Rear-ended by a dump truck. A man suffered brain damage no MRI could detect. Farah and Farah used expert medical evidence to uncover the rare condition and secured $5.7 million. Let Farah cook, Tampa.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
It's April, and great things are happening at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, like the $500,000 cars and cash drawings on Wednesdays, the $270,000 blackjack tournament buy-in series on Sundays, and the $50,000 $1,000 bonus time slot tournament happening on Tuesdays in April. And while you're there, check out the Hard Rock Sportsbook and one of the greatest restaurants in Tampa, the Council Oak Steakhouse. Plus, they got great entertainment happening like Gladys Knight and Maren Morris. It's the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, the coolest place in Tampa Bay. Get in there and win some money.
Attention all tradesmen, make a positive change for your future with the help of Camtech School of Construction. In just 4 short weekends, you'll be ready to ace the contractor's exam. Attend a free seminar this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at Embassy Suites USF, 1-800-875-PASS, camtechschool.com.
Roz, are you excited to make this commercial with the Thaddeus Bullard?
Absolutely. 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped people find a lawyer and doctor after a crash for over 25 years.
And now they're a proud partner of the Boys and Girls Club of Tampa Bay.
Helping is an Ask Gary move.
Call 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Hey, it's Galvin, and I've got big news. Pelt Shoes is back, baby. If you don't know, Pelt Shoes is a homegrown shoe store that has been helping Tampa Bay get the perfect fit for nearly 70 years. Pelt has everything you need all in one store. Athletic shoes, dress shoes, shoes for her. Plus, if you whisper my name, Galvin, to any cashier at Pelt Shoes, you'll get 10% off of everything. If you can hear my voice, you're probably near a Pelt Shoes right now. Stop into Pelt's today and whisper, Galvin. And boom, 10% off everything. Pelt Shoes, a perfect fit.
This is Mav, spokes-eagle for Veteran Air, the home services company proud to serve you. Did you know eagles fly on water too? That's right, we use our wings like oars, like a feathered kayak. So if you need help with the water in your house, remember, Veteran Air has expert plumbers ready to cruise over and help with your emergencies and projects. For a limited time, you can get $50 off plumbing repairs of $250 or more. Learn more at veteranair.com.
Veteran Air. Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
It's the first day of the first grade, and she found a new best friend. It's a laid-back Sunday afternoon you wish would never end.
The homemade taste of Bluebell and good friends gathered round. The good old days are being made right now.
New Bluebell Brookie a la mode ice cream brings brownies and cookies together like never before. Big chunks of brownies, soft chocolate chip cookie pieces blended into a rich, creamy brown sugar ice cream. It's not too good to be true. It's just that good.
The good old days are being made right now.
The good old days are being made right now.
Look for Bluebell ice cream at all Winn-Dixie supermarkets.
John Senning, people ask me all the time, why did you get into radio? And I wish I had a more dramatic answer, but it's simple. I just didn't want to hate what I did for a living. I wanted to enjoy waking up every morning. And if you are not doing that currently in your life, and maybe you don't have a big blabbermouth like me, you need to think about a career in aviation maintenance. You can be trained in entering the workforce right here in beautiful Clearwater with the National Aviation Academy. Working on jets and planes and engines and all sorts of flying objects. It's a beautiful facility, and if they fire me tomorrow, it's what I'm going to go do. Check them out today at naa.edu.
Progressive knows that for business owners, vacations hit different. But hey, at least you finally took a vacation. And look at that. You only answered 53 calls, 84 emails, onboarded one new hire, and covered for Chris while he's out on paternity leave, and you did it all from a kayak. Because you, my friend, know how to relax. All right, you may not know how to take a day off, but you do know both your personal and business auto insurance needs can be covered in one place with Progressive. So at least that's relaxing, right? Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations.
It's tax time, y'all. If you want to file free, this next one's for you.
Now taxes is so free.
jam. Up next, commercials.
Intuit TurboTax Free Edition. See if you qualify at TurboTax.com/free. Don't miss the deadline. File by 4/15. No schedules except for earned income tax credit, child tax credit, student loan interest, and Schedule 1A.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
Hey, Brandon Rhymes here. Top 1% Realtor team, Keller Williams Realty. Buy, sell, or invest in real estate, commercial or residential. 813-917-1894. ConsumerQB.com. 917-1894. ConsumerQB.com.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
A world of taste awaits at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay during the Food, Wine, and Garden Festival. Guests can sip and savor their way through flavorful eats and treats while enjoying 20 live concert performances, all included with park admission. The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival returns Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays now through May 10th, 2026.
Today's Sporkle on the Mike Calta Show is sponsored by Southern Steer Butcher, now with 4 locations in Tampa Bay. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Variable clouds in the forecast for your Monday. Few showers around this afternoon. Rain chance at about 40% with your high in the mid-80s. Breezy and mild tonight with a low in the mid-60s and lots of clouds. Windy with some showers around for Tuesday afternoon. 60% on that rain chance with a high in the upper 70s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to The Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
.643 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers to reach us. Phone lines are fully cooked right now. What am I, Farrah cooking over here? Booked. Full.
Let him cook.
We went out to the brisket shop on Saturday. Boy, is that place fantastic. But the problem is you got to know what you want before you go, because if you let Danny bring you food, you're just getting too much food. It is it's unbelievable. We had ribs the size of my arm. Then it was lamb. They had lamb because for Easter, and then they had chicken wings, and we got more stuff that we ate that we didn't order than the stuff that we ordered. It was fantastic. What a great time! If you haven't, and every time we go, there's a line out the door, and it's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. What do we have today? Have any food coming today?
Yeah, a ton of stuff.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
should be here in a minute.
Let's
Carmen,
all order breakfast.
As far as you know, where are we at on the Sporkle? I'm still in the lead with the rule.
No.
Yeah.
Hang on. So you called your shot the other day.
Right.
I crushed you.
It was an absolute ass kick.
You have no.
I was crushing Galvin, destroying him like by double digits at halftime, and then he came back to where I won like by 1 point.
Really?
Yeah. And then and that was the day he called his shot. And then the next day, I called my shot, and he beat me like by triple the amount of points. It was amazing.
So you called your shot, so I won. So that means you lose your rule, and you start today -3.
-3?
Yeah, -3.
Yeah. Galvin started -3, and he still came back.
Yeah, which Gio, I wasn't sure how to like note that. I didn't want to ruin your paper, so I'm going to let you handle that. I was just keeping track of the score.
Thank you.
But I don't know how to keep track of calling shots.
Don't worry,
and stuff
Galvin's
like
got
that.
it in his head.
Yeah.
He's got it in the vault.
I figured.
Well, I also wrote it down. I said Mike -3, no rule.
All right. So first of all, let's go over what we have to give away.
Okay, so we have tickets for Foreigner and Night Ranger,
Okay.
Kid Rock,
Okay.
the Black Crows,
And who the Black Crows are with somebody that sounds like they'd be good, but I don't know. Whiskey somebody.
Whiskey Myers.
Whiskey Myers. Is that a person?
I have no idea.
I feel like Whiskey Myers would be good. Let's find out.
Whiskey Myers is a band.
Oh.
Yeah. It says American country rock band from Texas.
Let's hear a little Whiskey Myers real quick. This is Broken Window Serenade.
Wow.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
Well, trying to be Eagles a little bit here.
This is Lonely East Texas Nights. I mean, if you like the Black Crows, you're going to like this.
Well, but I feel like this is just kind of middle of the road stuff. And Black Crows are like, they're kind of rock, kind of country, bluesy, whatever.
Yeah.
Something while you're getting in, get your drinks and stuff, and then we're going to blow your socks off.
Like, I'm not a country fan, but I love the Black Crows.
Yeah.
I don't think Black Crows, they're more southern rock.
All right, this is very
right.
similar, yeah.
Good voice.
All right, not bad. All right, what else, Carmen?
And Chris Stapleton.
Chris Stapleton's coming to the stadium with some other people, and that'll be a pretty huge show.
Is he the fat one?
He's a bigger gentleman, yes.
He's not.
He's fat.
Yeah, he's just kind of a big guy, big beard, whatever.
He's
But,
definitely popping his knees in the middle
There's
of
a
that.
couple fat guys, though. I don't know their names.
Zach Brown?
Luke Combs?
Yeah.
Luke Combs is fat.
Zach Brown's not that fat.
Not that fat?
No.
Zach Brown.
He's barrel-chested.
Yeah, he was kind of chubby. He's in better shape now.
Yeah.
And then there's Zach Bryan, who's not fat. I mean, he's just kind of country.
Oh, Zach Bryan is the one I'm thinking of. Zach Brown is the one that's got the whole band.
Right.
The Zach Brown band. Zach Bryan is the one that's barrel-chested.
Yes.
He's the one that got that chick from Barstool, the really smoking hot one.
He looks like he played high school football and then said, I'm playing guitar.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, Carmen, we've got stuff to give away. Let's play a little Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. There is no rule. I am starting -3. Carmen, what are we playing today?
Okay, today we are going to be playing.
Give me 90s bands from Seattle.
No, they're not. Today we're going to be playing useless English language trivia. Can you answer the questions to these useless English language trivia?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Nobody feeling confident about this one. Nobody wanting
No one wants to call your shot?
No.
Okay.
I'm already starting 3 behind. I can't go 60.
No.
All right, your first one. Which country has the most native English speakers?
England?
Which country has the most native
English speakers?
Australia.
North America. Or, well, U.S. Hey.
Well, you guessed North America.
North America, United States.
Yeah.
North America's
includes
not.
Canada.
It's a continent.
Well, that's what I was saying, because whenever I was figuring out continent.
It's United States is what's on the paper. You guys judge.
I say no.
You say what?
I say no.
What do you say, dude?
I say no.
Okay.
No point.
No point.
Remember, locked in. Remember. Assholes. Remember.
What is the only English word that ends in MT? What is the only English word that ends in MT? This is going to be a tricky one, guys, just so you know. Dreamt.
Oh. I'm like, amount, empty.
What is the name for a phrase containing every letter? What is the name for a phrase containing every letter?
I have no idea.
Paradroxally. You guys thought for a second. You thought for a second.
Wow.
I thought you were going to get it. A pangram.
Damn it.
Panagram?
Pangram.
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 Pangram. Okay.
Pangram.
Pangram.
I remember Teddy Grams.
What verb means both to allow and to rent? It's to something. What verb means both to allow and to rent? To blank.
No.
Let.
Oh, to let.
To let.
Oh.
Radar stands for blank detection and ranging.
Oh, I know this.
Radar stands for
Radio.
Yeah, damn it. Damn it.
Ah, radio.
Damn it.
Geo.
I was just about to, I was like, is it radio wave or just radio? And then you said radio.
We're
wave.
on the radio.
What is the term for a word with two opposite meanings?
Oxymoron. Oh, no, that's not. Yeah. No, yeah.
What is the term for a word with two opposite meanings? Contronym.
But,
I've never heard that
But
ever.
it's also an oxymoron. Jumbo shrimp. That's an oxymoron.
There's two opposite meanings.
Yeah. Jumbo shrimp.
That's one opposite.
Oh. Two opposite.
What is two opposite meanings?
I don't know.
No, two words that I mean. I
She said two opposite meanings.
All right. You're -3.
You got it wrong. No point.
That is correct.
Which color of the rainbow has no perfect rhyme?
Purple.
Yellow.
Fellow.
Mellow.
Red.
Orange.
Oh.
I saw Eminem rhyme orange.
Yeah, so did I.
Your next one. In what Canadian province
Ontario.
Quebec.
Quebec.
Yeah.
Calvin.
In the dark.
Addiction and dwindle were first used by whom?
Shakespeare.
Mike. What is the longest word without A, E, I, O, or U? What is the longest word without A, E, I, O, or U? Rhythms.
That's stupid.
No point. And Pap, we're halfway there.
Michael has -2. Galvin and Gio are tied with a single point.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This one's tough.
We're running away with it.
All right. Useless English language trivia. Here we go. Who wrote the first English dictionary?
Webster.
What'd you say?
Webster.
Webster's.
In 1755. Who wrote the first English dictionary in 1755?
Randall McNally.
Samuel Johnson.
Damn it.
Brunch combines
Lunch.
combines two words. This is an example of what?
I don't know.
Portmanteau. Toe. Portmanteau.
That's what Mike
That's
has.
what, yeah. I'm gonna clean it up. Get a shot for that.
Portmanteau.
No. No point. What is the opposite of a word has 3 consecutive double letters? Associated with which
Scotland.
city?
Oh, damn it. No, it's not. I know what it
The
is.
Scouse dialect is associated with which? Yeah. All right. Here we go. Useless English language trivia. Which number is last alphabetically when
26.
spelled out? 0.
Oh.
Mike.
One behind
Z. Last 2. Here we go. Z appears only in the name of which U.S. state?
Arizona.
Galvin.
I was just there.
Well, you should have paid attention.
And your last one. What is the shortest grammatically correct sentence?
Hi.
What is the shortest grammatically correct sentence?
Bye.
Suck it.
Go.
Oh. So close.
I just heard Grammatica and I got confused.
Your final score. Michael with 0 points. Gio with a single point, and Galvin is your triumphant champion today. He won with 2.
Also, I would have won.
Kachutney. Trademark.
How?
Because I had 3.
All over my trademark.
I had 3, and he had 2.
Yeah, but you were negative.
I know. I'm just saying I would have won.
I would have won if I would have got 10 more. That's how that works.
If I got one more, I'd beat Galvin.
Yeah. If you wouldn't have showed up today, I might have gotten the one you got.
That's true.
What line are you playing for, Galvin?
I'll go 1.
Good morning. Who's this?
Jamie.
Jamie, you're the winner, sir. Oh, Jamie, so loud. I'm going to put you on hold. Jamie, you are the winner. Carmen will grab you here during the break, and we'll hook you up with your choice of prizes. Thank you for listening, Jamie.
What do you think happens with the phones?
I think that he's on Bluetooth because he's listening, and then when we go to pick his call, he's surprised.
You've talked to people on Bluetooth. It doesn't normally sound like that. Is it something
it depends on what he's driving. What year his car is.
If he's in the engine?
He might be in the engine.
Yeah. Probably on his way to the moon.
Yeah, that could be true. What do we have coming up in news, Galvin?
Coming up in news today, behind enemy lines, was this real? And raise up.
Raise up. I can't even fake it.
No.
We'll take.
I thought you were.
I know, but I'm just faking enthusiasm. I'm happy it's baseball opening day and all that other stuff.
Right.
We'll take a quick break. News is next. Galvin has that when we come back from break. It's 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. The Gasparilla Music Festival is back. It's taken over Meridian Fields in Water Street, April 10th through the 12th. And The Bone wants to send you 3 days, multiple stages. Check out live music from Government Mule, Mount Joy, plus 2 Friends, and more. All weekend long. Tickets start at just $55. Get yours now at gmftickets.com or head to theboneonline.com for your chance to win. From Tampa Bay's home for real raw radio. 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Problem-free for your Monday morning commute. That's both Hillsborough and Pinellas County. All the major roadways reporting with no accidents to slow you down. That includes the Veterans Expressway and the Leroy Salmon Expressway. Things running up to speed for you on all of the Bay Area bridges as well. I'm Monica with traffic.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you better have a lawyer who understands the traffic rules for big trucks.
And a lawyer who can navigate the hundreds of laws that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you.
Tampa,
It's April, and great things are happening at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, like the $500,000 cars and cash drawings on Wednesdays, the $270,000 blackjack tournament buy-in series on Sundays, and the $50,000 bonus time slot tournament happening on Tuesdays in April. And while you're there, check out the Hard Rock Sportsbook and one of the greatest restaurants in Tampa, the Council Oak Steakhouse. Plus, they got great entertainment happening, like Gladys Knight and Maren Morris. It's the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, the coolest place in Tampa Bay. Get in there and win some money.
This little piggy wasn't affected by the market. This little piggy had protected funds. This little piggy locked in college costs. This little piggy had a 1-year plan. And all the little piggies went wee to college land.
Before you know it, those tiny feet will be off to college. Save the smartest way with a Florida prepaid plan. Unlike a regular savings account, the funds are dedicated and guaranteed to cover tuition costs. So when they're ready to go, you are too. Save for their story. Enroll by April 30th and get $50.
Gas prices are up, so saving money where you can matters. That's where Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richey comes in. With more inventory than any Kia dealer in Tampa, we buy more so you save more. Lease a new 2026 Kia K5 GT line for just $125 a month. Shop over 850 vehicles today at KenGanleyKiaNewportRichey.com. Gas prices are high. Your car payment doesn't have to be at Ken Ganley Kia.
For offer details, call 727-853-1393.
What's up, Bone fam? This is your boy Dizzy, a.k.a. Mr. Half the Show's lineup. And you know who I'm here to represent. That's the Kava Social Club. Kava Social Club is located at 540 13th Street West in Bradenton, Florida. That's a quick hop over the Skyway Bridge. And one of the most unique things about the Kava Social Club is it's open 24 hours a day. So that means anytime you want that Kava, Kratom, or THC-infused drinks, they're open. Check them out online at thekavasocialclub.com and visit the events page where you can find new events happening daily. That's right, daily at the Kava Social Club. Kava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Boo out, baby.
I'm John Morgan. There are many reasons to hire Morgan & Morgan for your injury case. Reason number 3. First, all lawyers are not the same. If my family had an injury case and I couldn't hire us, there are only about 3 to 4% of the lawyers out there that I would hire. And here's why. Most of them rarely, if ever, go to trial. They just take the last best offer. Hell, you can do that yourself. Do this. If you're looking for a lawyer, Google Morgan & Morgan results and see what comes up. It may shock you. Then Google the firm you're thinking of hiring and do the same. That may shock you as well. We became the largest injury firm in the world for a reason. We won a lot. $30 billion and counting. Morgan & Morgan, or thepeople.com. Who would I hire? I'd hire us.
Injured? Dial pound law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Audibel. Brand new hearing aids. I got them on right now. The Aris AI. Unbelievable. When I'm in the booth broadcasting, fantastic. When I'm home watching TV and even listening to my wife, everything is fantastic. Audibel is great. By the way, the service is fantastic. Go on out, try them. You will not regret it.
Hear better, live better. Call Audibel today for your free hearing evaluation.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Don't miss the deadline. File by 4/15. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Really smart. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I took the gas hose out of my car's tank. Ooh, not smart. And I drove off while still attached to pump number 3.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. Potential Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois. Eligibility and results may vary.
A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
During the month of March, Renewal by Andersen offers 31 days of spring savings. Buy 2 windows or doors, get the third for 60% off. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com. Superior products, exceptional service. bestwindowsflorida.com.
A multi-billion-dollar settlement is paying claims for up to 21 years. If you were exposed to weed killers at work or at home, your rights are affected. If you or your family has or had non-Hodgkin lymphoma, you could receive $6,000 to $165,000 or more. This settlement impacts you even if you're not sick, because this blood cancer can take 10 to 15 years to appear. If you stay in the settlement, you give up your right to sue. Learn more at weedkillerclass.com or call 888-403-8201. Paid for by the Roundup Settlement.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. No, we're not one of the big guys. Truth is, we don't want to be. If you're over 50, Big Wireless probably has you paying for more data than you might need. You could be throwing away thousands over a lifetime.
Our entry-level data plans start at just $20 a month. And for a limited time, switch and get your second month free. Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com or a store near you and get your second month free today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional details.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
$7:08 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone. I don't want to ruin this in news, but today is Ray's opening day. We'll get to that. I know.
Come on, Scoop.
John Senning will be broadcasting out there live this afternoon.
Now news is over.
Stop by and have a couple of Bud Lights.
Started at 1.
Oh, now you blew it.
Yep.
I didn't say what time.
You said noon. Oh, you said this afternoon.
This afternoon, yeah.
Who we got on the mound? Who's the ace?
Carter.
John Senning.
Oh, good.
Yeah. He's going to be out there.
Go by and grab a couple Bud Lights, win some prizes. Maybe they got some tickets. I don't know what they're doing. They'll be at Ferg's today? Well, we'll find out. Also, we are on Calta Cruise number 19 in just 2 more days, and I'm very excited for it.
Whoop, whoop.
Today is almost over, so it's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday we leave for the cruise. Against my wishes. Carmen's making us take off Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Nope, thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much.
You would not make the boat if we worked on Thursday.
I mean, I don't even want to risk that at this point,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I'm not even going to fight. I am all checked in, and today I have to do some laundry, and then when I do some laundry, I'm going to make little piles, and then I'm going to be ready to go. I'm very excited.
Just like I had last year, can we get it on record that we're not working next Thursday before Calta Cruise 20?
I mean, let's see how it goes this week.
You know what?
Next year,
Son of a beast.
what if we leave from Tampa next year?
Yeah, we're still not working.
Why?
It adds
lazy bones.
We're not
lazy bones.
Lazy. I have to do extra work when we take off. So I'm not.
So then you should appreciate the fact that we're probably going to work on Thursday.
No, it makes
then
that.
leave it. We're done at 10 o'clock. Head straight to the boat.
It makes that morning so much more stressful.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
You're the worst.
I am the worst.
You are the worst.
Yes, I admit
Okay, fine.
All right. I'm sorry that I care about the people and I want to bring them a live show.
No, you don't. You
of
like
course I do.
stressing me out is
I
what
also
you like to do.
Enjoy stressing you out. Plus, you'll be pregnant by then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so I'm not going.
I mean, you can go. There's no rule that says you can't bring your big belly on the cruise.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. We don't see that by the pool.
Oh, yeah. I don't go by the pool, so I'm okay.
Who is the Rays starting pitcher? I'm going to give you a few different names. You tell me which one is the actual starting pitcher.
Don't say it. Just think it in your head. Go ahead.
Cody Clemens, Nick Martinez, Jamison Talion, Steve Matz, or Shane McClanahan.
Got it.
Got it.
I narrowed it down between two.
Okay.
McClanahan and Martinez. I'm going to go McClanahan.
All right.
Martinez on the mound, opening day, raise up.
Joe, do you remember anything I said?
No.
Carmen?
McClanahan.
It is McClanahan.
Oh, raise up, raise up, raise up, raise up. True fan.
You got a 50-50 chance on this one. Is he a righty or a lefty?
Yeah.
Righty.
He's lefty.
Lefty.
Righty.
Lefty all day, bro.
Lefty McClanahan.
Yeah.
Good call him.
Damn it.
See, I know my Rays.
Yeah, my bad. I'll know for next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're turning over a new leaf.
Yeah.
Love it.
Raise up.
Who's a good home run hitter for the Rays?
Oh, Tank
Abbott.
Tank McBooty.
Caminero good. Yandy Diaz.
Yeah.
Wander Franco.
Oh,
Yeah.
guys, come on.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Too soon.
Should not.
He is not.
Is he off the team?
I think he's still, they have the rights to him, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want anybody else get him.
No wrongs to him.
He was going to be the man, the guy.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Mike. How are you?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, I just wanted to ask Carmen real quick. Is she on the St. Pete side of the bay today? Because I need to drop off that pasta attachment at the radio station if she's over here.
She's over there. Go give her a pasta.
Please bring it. Thank you.
It'll be downstairs.
Okay.
No.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. That's nice of you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, I cannot wait.
What are you making? Pasta?
Yeah, it's an attachment for my KitchenAid.
Right.
It's the pasta maker. And they start the work on the house this Thursday.
Uh-huh.
So we're moving in next Friday.
I got work going on too tomorrow. They start demolishing my bathroom.
Okay, so no more living room tub.
Mike does that every night.
Yeah.
Well, we had a nice Easter Sunday on the tub in the living room.
You guys hung out in it?
Well, we were sitting there, and my wife came in and brought us all Easter baskets because she is sweet like that. And she brought us all Easter baskets, and my daughter took out all her stuff out of the basket. And my son came in, and he was looking, and I put my thing up on it. And I go, you realize this is all in a bathtub? This is not a table that is in here? Juliana had no idea. She's like, I don't know. There was just a box. I didn't know what was in it. But yeah, no, they start demolishing the bathroom tomorrow. And then this is the way I hope. I leave, and hopefully when I come back, it's almost done.
Right. That's what I'm excited about we still have a week when we get back. Now, did you get your wife an Easter basket?
No, but my wife
she got you one.
She will not eat candy. And she
you
will
can
not
get workout clothes. You can stuff it with whatever you want.
Listen, she
You
spent
can
about
stuff
$7 on my Easter basket. It wasn't like she went out and bought me a watch.
And Mike's known for liking Peeps.
Yeah, that's true. And she did stack it with a lot of Peeps.
Why did you get Chad an Easter basket?
No, but he didn't get me one.
Oh,
so
but I'm saying, if she got him one, then he should get her one.
So, on Valentine's Day, she says to me, listen to me, don't waste your money on flowers. I hate flowers. That's what she says. And she's like, I don't want anything for Valentine's Day. So maybe I get her something small for Valentine's Day and a card, you know what I mean? Because she doesn't want to. So then for our anniversary, I got her 2 dozen roses. You know where they are? Dead in my kitchen because nobody put water. She just doesn't like flowers. She's just not a flower person. So for Easter, if I would have bought her a basket full of candy like she got for me, she would have been miserable with it because she doesn't want to eat it.
But again, you don't have to get her. Sorry, you don't have to get her candy. You can fill it with, protein bars or little drink packets.
Yeah.
Or
I took her out to brunch. We went out to brunch.
Okay, guys.
Yeah. Don't try to ruin my relationship.
I'm just saying, did she buy you a basket?
Yeah, you know
She
what? For Valentine's, she gets to wake up in a house with the roof over her head.
Yeah.
I like that. Right?
Oh my God.
Sorry, I let her live another day.
Open your eyes, look around.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's
Easter
Day.
every day. Yeah.
Enjoy it.
You guys seem like a big joy to live with.
Hey, you didn't get Chad an Easter basket, so quiet down.
Yeah, he didn't get me one. We didn't do
that's
that.
how it works. That's how it
tit
works.
for tat.
Yeah.
Tit for tat.
One-sided.
Yeah.
Not only did my wife get me an Easter basket, but she got me a white chocolate bunny because I don't like chocolate bunny.
White chocolate.
Also,
White
I don't
chocolate.
need your corporate holidays to get my wife something.
Right.
So don't worry about my relationship.
All I was doing was asking because she got him a basket.
You know what I do? I just point to her wedding ring every time she
Yeah.
gets me something. I go, just a reminder.
I won't ask questions anymore.
Yeah, there
My
you go.
bad.
My wife the other day made a tuna fish sandwich, and I go, that smells so good. And she goes, what? The tuna? I go, just everything. She put it on toast and this. And I go, it smells so good. I go, you offer make me one?
Yeah.
She goes, I didn't know you like tuna fish sandwiches. And I go, you didn't know that? And she goes, I've never seen you. And I go, you've never seen me eat a tuna fish sandwich. And she just starts laughing. I go, okay, Crown Royal. People asked her for my birthday one year, what does Galvin drink? Whatever. And she goes, I don't know, Crown Royal. Never drank Crown Royal in my entire. I go, I know everything about you. I go, you know nothing. I go, what's my shoe size? She goes, 11. And I go, not since 8th grade.
You know what I did? I sat in the house on Friday and drank whiskey in the house.
I saw a picture of that. I thought, was that you?
That was me.
By yourself?
Yes.
On the rocks?
I was going out, and I was getting a little prep before I went out.
Wow.
I know. I was very proud of myself.
A whiskey guy now.
But was it the peanut butter whiskey?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Well,
That's a lot different.
I'm still whiskey.
It is still whiskey.
Yeah.
But it's delicious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Regular whiskey is paint
Right.
thinner. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, I can't even fake it. I can't even I was at Tony one time, and Tony was drinking the Macallan, and he was like, "This is great. You can sip it. It's good." And I was like, "This tastes like ass juice. This is disgusting.
It's terrible."
And then these guys are paying all this money for these big bottles of ass juice. It's
Oh,
gross.
you should see Moe's whiskey collection.
Yeah, but I don't.
It's
get
crazy.
It. None of it tastes good to me. I
Yeah.
can't fake it and be like, "Oh no, this is the."
You know, you should have a Kool-Aid collection. Kool-Aid's delicious.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking you for doing it if you have the taste. I just don't particularly like that taste. If I'm going to drink, I want it to be good.
It's acquired. I
Yeah.
should probably say that.
I don't think anyone really likes it.
I
think
do.
you
I
get
like it.
I think you get used to it a little bit more because you drink it, but I don't think anybody likes it.
So Templar Joey, Joey Deeb, and David Wells, we were all at a charity function together, and Joey has, remember in Mission Impossible 2 when Tom Cruise was carrying the Chimera and those little tubes?
Yeah.
The Joey had a little cooler with those tubes in it, with the whiskey in the tubes. They were drinking it out of the tubes, and they were loving it. They were drinking the hell out of it. I thought, I can't even smell it without wanting to vomit. Yeah, peanut butter whiskey's more my speed.
Yeah.
I even got the jelly whiskey, so I can mix them together and make a little sandwich if I wanted to. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to check in with Galvin. He has today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show, sponsored by Badger Bob Services.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story for the Iranians, the Air Force colonel whose fighter jet had been shot down was possible leverage for the U.S. military. Finding him was a moral imperative. Two crew members ejected from their fighter jets just seconds after it was hit by Iranian fire. The F-15E Strike Eagle, the first fighter jet lost to enemy fire in the war, crashed violently to the ground. Air Force officers were deep in hostile territory on Friday morning, alone and only armed with pistols. The plane's pilot was in constant communication with his unit and rescued about 6 hours later by a force that included attack planes and helicopters that came under fire. Surveillance planes and drones combed the area near where the plane had crashed, but could not find the weapons officer or any sign that he was alive. The military described his status as unknown, but just as they were about to release the statement, about 14 hours after the fighter jet was hit, U.S. officials got a lock on the weapons officer location via a beacon that he was carrying. We got him. In all capital letters, Mr. Trump, President Trump claimed in social media a few minutes after midnight. This brave warrior was behind enemy lines in treacherous mountains of Iran, being hunted down by our enemies who were getting closer and closer by the hour. But they rescued him. They got him out of there. And then did you see what he put out on Easter?
Yes.
He's insane.
I got to tell you, I went on a whole tirade about Piers Morgan saying about that. And I go, how does this idiot not to check to make sure this is real? I go, this can't be real. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Easter morning, just after 8 a.m., President Trump shared a message for Iran on Truth Social, writing, quote, Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day, all wrapped up in one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the effing straight, you crazy bastards, or you're going to be living in hell. Just watch.
This is the president.
Happy Easter.
This is the president.
Ended it with praise be to Allah.
He's insane.
That's
He is
unbelievable.
I know that there's people listening right now that are going, how could they be laughing at this? I'm laughing at the absurdity of it. It is just insane. It is insane that this is happening in our lifetime.
Do we think to me, that's the craziest tweet he's ever posted.
Yeah, it's to the point now where you're like, man, Trump's crazy. Now I'm like, oh, Trump's crazy.
Like crazy.
Right, like he's certifiable.
I'm surprised you don't hear him curse more. He does curse, but I'm surprised that we don't see or hear him
when he's addressing the nation and stuff. Like, I would expect him to do it.
Listen, jackass.
Yeah. President Trump, in a phone call with Fox News, doubled down on his earlier threat, reportedly saying, quote, if they don't make a deal and fast, I'm considering blowing everything up and taking over the oil.
Jeez.
I mean, part of me was like, all right, have some balls, do it. But also it was like, I don't really understand all that. I don't understand what's going on.
It's not being received well
around
the world. They think he sounds insane.
Like Putin.
He's crazy. Yeah.
Just taking over whatever you want.
I thought for sure that was fake. I was like, look at these idiots falling for this.
Yeah.
Somebody put out a fake Trump tweet or, True Social. I thought for sure. And I was like, what idiots? And then I looked in Grok because people were asking Grok, is this real? And then it was like, this is real. And I'm like, oh, no.
Plus, like last weekend when he addressed the nation, he said Hormuz was not a big deal. Don't worry about it. It has nothing to do with us. Then you fast forward like 4 days. He's like, open the effing thing now.
Yeah. Crazy bastards.
You crazy bastards.
I don't know what is. I mean, when he starts talking about annihilating the whole place, he's talking about using a nuclear weapon. He's talking about going in there and turning the place into a parking lot.
I mean, at this point, you're threatening civilians when you're saying blowing up power plants and bridges. That's not just...
Yeah, because the civilians, especially in Iran, are not the ones to blame. I mean, these are the ones, they were trying to get a regime change as it was, so...
We go in saying that we're here to free the people. Now we're going to blow out your entire power grid and your bridges.
Right.
Which I think that's probably why it's being, not received well around the world.
No, also that we didn't consult anybody before we went in there. We went in there and then did all this and then now asked for help. You know what I mean? But
he's pissed everybody off.
Right. Yeah. And they're also like, you didn't tell us you were going. No. You didn't think about it before you went in there.
I was like, screw you, man. Do your own thing.
But also, it's a stress test on how much we need the rest of the country. I mean, the rest of the world.
Yeah.
We're in there. I'm not saying it's good, but I mean, we're in there now finding out how strong we actually are if we can get through this and do this by ourselves, and now we have to worry about everybody turning on us.
And does anybody think that tweet's a good look?
No.
It looks pretty wild.
I mean, it's definitely if I'm an Iranian, I go, this guy's crazy and he's going to kill us all.
I think they already said, of course they're like, we're insulted by this, and
yeah, but I mean, there's a part of them that has to be going, we've never seen anything like this before. This guy will definitely start blowing some stuff off.
Tuesday.
More stuff.
Tomorrow, that's the deadline.
Yeah.
Deadline. The FTC reports that identity theft cases continue to rise in many states, particularly right here in Florida.
Oh.
They say Florida, California, Georgia, New Jersey, and Texas are where they have the most rise.
If I can do an endorsement that I am not paid for, I have been a member of LifeLock for probably about 10 years now, and that was because something showed up somewhere. It was very minor, but something showed up that wasn't mine, and I saw how easy it was, and I tried out LifeLock, and then I ended up doing it for my whole family, and it is amazing because I just bought a car recently, and the minute that I fill out an application or the minute it dings me, and they alert me, and they'll constantly tell me if my stuff is detected on the dark web, and if a password's being used. They're really good at it, and then they insure you up to $3 million if they have to go. And these new commercials, I heard them running this morning 7 times in a row about tax fraud, and people saying the IRS is thanking them for doing their taxes, and they haven't even filed their taxes yet. So there's constantly going to be people trying to work the system. You're better off being a step ahead of them.
Remember, there was a guy that worked here that had a whole thing, and then I think either got LifeLock, whatever, and then wound up in their commercial.
Oh, yeah.
With Jay Leno.
Yep. That's right. I forgot about that.
The Tampa Bay Rays return home to a repaired Tropicana Field to face the Chicago Cubs today at 4:10 p.m. marking their first game back since the damage from Hurricane Milton. The highly anticipated game is sold out, marking 20 straight years of home opener sellouts for the Rays. John Senning will be broadcasting live from Ferg's, which is right across the street, of course, from Tropicana, starting at 1 p.m. today.
All right, go out there and have a nice ice-cold Bud Light with Dizzy and John before the game, and enjoy yourselves, and then work on the 999.
And you can win some free stuff. They're going to be giving away, I think they have like Bud Buckets and all kind of stuff, and then future games for the Rays, tickets given away as well, so go out there and see them today.
See McClanahan.
Sticking with sports, UConn and Michigan will play for the national championship in men's college basketball.
Oh, that's still going on?
Yep. This is it.
Yeah.
This is the final
two.
Yep. Yeah. So that's happening tonight at 8:50.
UConn and Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who you got?
Michigan, always. Tom Brady.
I'll take Michigan.
Joe?
I take Michigan.
Carmen?
Michigan, obviously.
Yeah. She's a Michigander.
I took UConn. I got them at plus 2,000, like, I don't know how many weeks ago. So
good luck. I hope you win. I think they're last who wins.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
What's the line? Is 7?
Now? Let me see.
I thought it was plus 7 or something when I first saw it.
I was watching basketball with Joey on Friday, and he had money on the Timberwolves game.
Yeah.
And the Timberwolves had a 5.5. It was a 5.5 point spread, and they were crushing, and it was good. And I was like, "Oh, you got this one." And we switched over to the other game, and then we switched back, and he was losing.
Yeah,
that's
how it happens fast. Yeah. It is Michigan minus 6.5.
6.5. Yeah.
Michigan is minus 325. They're the favorite, and UConn is plus 250.
I feel like the best way for me, just me, to pick basketball games is to look at it, decide what I'm going to pick, write 3 games down, and then take a parlay on the exact opposite of whatever I've decided on.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Whatever I've come to terms with and said, this is what it's going to be, pick the exact opposite.
Yeah. I can give you a little tip if you want to do some stuff, whatever, wait until halftime. If you watch the first half, see who's shooting well, who's doing well. You don't want to blow out, because if it's a blowout, they're taking their stars out.
Yeah,
that's always a problem, whatever. But go in at halftime, make some bets. Somebody who's already got the hot hand or whatever, getting a lot of rebounds. If you constantly hear somebody's name, be like, all right, what are they doing? Let me look at their stats, because that always helps out. So UConn and Michigan tonight at 8:50. Check that out. Sticking with basketball, different kind of basketball, WNBA. Caitlin Clark's WNBA salary will jump to $528,000 in 2026, following the new collective bargaining agreement that significantly increases pay. That is a 521% raise from her $85,000 salary right now, thanks to the new EPIC clause. Her compensation is projected to reach over $1.3 million by 2027 due to her 2024 All WNBA First Team honors. The new agreement introduces a $7 million team salary cap, which is up from $1.5 million, with the league-wide average salary raising approximately $600,000.
That's got to be, if you were making, $70,000 and now you're making like $500,000.
Right.
Yeah.
Got to be nice.
$500,000 plus her endorsements.
Yeah.
But that's what, because she was making that with her endorsements with Nike and stuff like that. But,
she signed a $20 million deal with Nike.
right.
Yeah.
So this just adds to it.
And
What I mean? She was okay.
I have to tell you, $20 million deal with Nike for her is still not enough.
Oh, no.
Because she is the all-time greatest WNBA player right now, and since it existed, whether she is or she is not, that's how she's being looked at.
As far as being marketable, for sure.
Right. So,
which is so funny, because it's like, oh wow, she's getting paid now. She's gonna, be making over $500,000 a year. And then you think about some of the NBA, which I get it.
the NBA minimum salary has got to be around that.
They say she's not even going to be the highest paid player either.
Yeah. But Jackson Smith and Jigba, did you see his contract that he just signed for the NFL? So he got a 4-year deal, $168.5 million.
It's insane.
Probably $50 million in signing bonus.
$120 million guaranteed.
Yeah.
Joey was telling me about this, and I remember when I remember when Kevin Brown got a $20 million deal for the Dodgers, and we were like, $20 million? Oh yeah, smokes,
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much
look
money.
at the kickers now. When Martin was in here, somehow kickers are now making these millions and millions of dollars now just to kick.
It's wild. A Dutch politician, a female, has been kicked out of her political party for what? What would you get kicked out of your political party?
Embezzling.
Embezzlement, that would make sense for sure.
Infidelity,
that's a possibility. It's a bad look. We don't want that. Any other guesses, Carmen?
Schmishmortion?
Maybe something like that. No, she has been a Dutch politician has been kicked out of her political party after editing her publicity photo so heavily that she's unrecognizable.
Like Christy No?
Yeah, they said. So I want you to look. I'm sending it to you. Joe has it on Bone TV. You guys have it in your in your text there. That's her on the left, and then that's what she wanted everyone to think she looked like on the right.
Hilarious.
I mean, it's insane.
I mean, but why do they kick her out? They just tell her, hey, it's embarrassing.
Right.
You shouldn't do that, but you kick
But
her out.
I think probably because you're so crazy that you believe anyone would believe that. We can't have you.
It looks like mother-daughter.
It doesn't even look like mother-daughter. It looks like, I get
AI.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like...
It's like if she put it in and asked AI, like, hey, make me younger and prettier. And
or if she said, make a whole nother lady that's way more attractive and way younger.
Make this not me.
Yeah.
AI is so good. I gave it a picture of Pap over the weekend, and it said, make this guy look like a homeless Easter bunny. And it nailed it right. It nailed it right on the head, man.
Old dirty bunny.
Yeah.
It was disturbing.
Yeah, that was a weird look. When you sent that, I was like, oh, he looks so dirty and gross.
I don't know what. I was just trying to make it something silly, and it worked out perfect.
Only 7% of people believe all humans are monogamous by nature. 24% think most humans are monogamous, and 16% say it's half and half. 12% say most are not monogamous, and 8% say all humans are not.
So I think that we're not meant to be monogamous necessarily, and the idea of getting married is agreeing to one person.
Right.
Right, but I don't believe that we're necessarily, we're not monogamous because we try to sleep with as many people as we can before we get married.
Yeah, it's not built into your DNA. Like there's some animals that are that,
they mate for life.
Mate for life and do that and stuff. But also, marriage is a thing that was invented when people lived to be 30 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You would get married when you were 16 and...
You're right, Calvin. I'm out of it. Too much.
No, but if you go into the agreement and you get married and you make that agreement, you can do it and you should do it. Otherwise, why are you getting married? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. But whether you're supposed to be is a whole different story.
Whether you can hold out.
Yeah.
Be strong. Oh, good luck. I'm talking to my wife.
I have a hot or not for you guys.
Oh, good.
It's a local one.
My monogamy.
This is a local one,
All
too.
right.
A 40-year-old woman in Homosassa, Florida, named Melissa Dunham, was hoping to rekindle her marriage. But apparently, things didn't go well. She got upset, and she lit her husband's house on fire.
Oh.
Melissa recently moved back in with her husband to celebrate their son's 18th birthday, but then they started arguing nonstop for days. Then one morning, Melissa walked out of the house with several bags, 2 dogs on a leash. She saw her husband's car in the driveway and said to him, now we both don't have anything. Shortly after, the home was engulfed in fire and smoke with billowing out the windows. Melissa was arrested and had meth and marijuana in her purse. She was charged with arson of a dwelling, 2 counts of possession of a controlled substance, and 1 count of possession of narcotic paraphernalia.
All right.
She is 40 years old. She's from Homosassa. Her name is Melissa Dunham. She's lighting fires and having fun with the dogs. Mike Calta, hot or not?
You had me at Melissa.
Yeah.
Melissa's a hot. You had me at Homosassa.
All right.
I felt a little southern hottie. And even her age wasn't bad. And then you threw in the meth. I'm going to have to say not hot.
Not hot.
Not hot. Got
right.
sores on her face.
Gio, what do you think?
I'm calling my shot. Homosassa meth, not hot.
You're going to say not hot. Carmen, how about you?
Usually meth doesn't make you hot. It
depends on the stages.
Yeah, but again, it's like a hot girl drug, but they don't end up hot. I'm going to say not hot.
Oh, so everybody agrees. Everybody says not hot on this one. Joe has it on Bone TV. You guys have it on your phones. Take a look and tell me what you think.
That's a lot of meth.
Yeah.
Maybe hot at one point.
Right.
Hot at one
She
point.
methed right out of it.
She is.
If you put your hand up, half her face isn't too bad.
She's at the tail end of it.
The right hand side of her face isn't too bad. The left hand side is horrendous.
She says, I will burn your house down.
For sure. Now you got nothing.
Mm-hmm. She's got house burning face all day long.
To my knowledge, I don't know anybody that's done meth. Or that, I know I've met people that have done meth, but I don't know anybody that's doing meth. You know what I mean? Like somebody on like the way Dizzy smokes weed. I don't know anybody that's smoking meth on the daily.
Meth seems pretty hardcore, man.
Yeah. I don't know anybody that's doing it, to my knowledge, on a daily basis.
Anymore. What?
Don't comment.
I don't know. I got to be honest with you. I don't know whether I'd know.
Well,
I mean, I think I would be like, something's going on.
I think you would.
What do you look for? Scratchy face?
Tweaking.
Yeah.
Secret texting. Interesting.
Bathroom trips. Happy National Twinkie Day.
Oh.
We like the Twinkie? Yes, no.
I mean, I like it. I can't remember the last time I had one, but I do like it.
Same.
I can't remember the last time I had a Twinkie, but I remember I used to love them.
Yeah.
I never did.
Never loved Twinkies.
No, I was
what
a
about
chocolate.
Zingers?
I like it. I'm chocolate, so I like the ho-hos.
I was just going to say, if her Twinkie was black, she would like it.
Yeah, which is basically what a ho-ho is.
Yeah.
Well, and also you like a chocolate ding dong.
Yeah, I do.
Did you have it locked and loaded?
I can barely get it out.
I think I had a deep fried Twinkie at the fair a couple years back.
But honestly, if I gave you a deep fried finger, you'd eat it. You know what I mean? The deep fried anything is pretty good.
Yeah.
I tell you about that. I think I said this, but I don't remember. I have one of those crazy burners out by my barbecue, like a stove kind of burner, a gas burner, and the flame that comes out of that is just tremendous. And I said to Joey, we were watching them fry something at the fair. I go, I have that big burner outside. We should just get a pot of oil and fry stuff.
Yeah.
And then I thought, no.
Yeah.
Because once we start doing that, we're going to fry everything. We'll be like, oh, leftovers, put it in dough and fry it. And I'm like, oh, forget it.
I've had the Twinkie, which was awesome. I've had the fried Oreos, and I think
that's pretty good.
A fried Snickers bar once was pretty good.
Fried Oreos is pretty good. Yeah.
Also, frying stuff with a big pot of oil is very dangerous.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
people,
really?
people burn themselves all the time. I mean, you see whenever they do the turkey for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. But in this case, I see a lot of stuff on the internet where they cover it in dough, they just drop it in, and then they scoop it out with one of those drainer spoons.
Yeah.
And
if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, so I probably would start a fire.
A lot of times with the turkey, the reason is they don't defrost it, and they don't defrost it, so it's the cold going in there and just burst into flames. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the displacement, they fill it all the way up with oil. They're like, oh, let's put a turkey in.
The fried turkey is fantastic if you can do it right. If you can have it, it's absolutely delicious, and it cooks in minutes, and it's delicious, but you also may burn your house down.
Still to this day, best Thanksgiving I ever had was my brother Tim had it catered from somewhere or whatever, and it was a turducken. It was a Cajun turducken. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. It was so good. There's finally going to be an actual radio station in Cincinnati called WKRP. There aren't any further details. The classic sitcom WKRP in Cincinnati aired from 1978 to 1982. Can you believe that? That was only 4 years. It seems like that show was on forever.
Sure.
Because you have everybody who makes so many references. To it. But so finally going to be a WKRP in Cincinnati.
Who cares?
Yeah. Most people that care are probably dead now. Right. Let's be honest.
Well, probably.
Also, KRP stood for crap. So now you have another crap radio station.
That was the joke, right? Yeah.
You care about this. Spaceballs 2.
Yes.
Or whatever they're calling it, is scheduled for April 2027 release. So you have a year from now, you'll get Spaceball 2.
I want it to be good, but it's a long-awaited sequel. It's going to be horrible.
Will Mel Brooks still be alive next year for it?
No.
No?
No.
All right.
No.
He's 99 now. He'll be 100.
Yes.
I don't think so.
There's somebody who hasn't been picked in the death pool who is 100 years old. I got to jump on that.
You don't get a lot of points, though.
You do.
Century mark.
Yeah.
Was that extra? I forget.
I don't think so.
Maybe. No, it is. It definitely is. It's one of those things.
You say definitely is.
Definitely a century mark is one of those extra point ones.
Do we know how many?
No. I can't access the website.
25.
25 points.
You get 25 extra points for it?
So it'd be 26 points you'd get.
I'll take it.
All right.
Tori Spelling and 7 children, it doesn't say her children, but it says 7 children, were hospitalized when their car was hit by a vehicle that was allegedly speeding through a red light. 4 of the kids were hers. They were treated for bruises, contusions, concussions, that type of stuff.
What do you think Tori Spelling drives?
Tori Spelling is...
Tesla.
No, she's driving like a big SUV.
That's what I think, like a big Mercedes SUV or one of those things.
Yeah. I don't think, she's got a lot of money, though, because her dad cut her out.
That's so weird. But I feel like she still got a lot of money.
Probably not as much as you would think, though.
I don't know.
Tori Spelling, net worth 2026. I have it right here. How much do you think?
$15 million.
$15 million.
$25 million.
$25 million.
Her dad was a billionaire.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you guess the actual amount, I will give you that actual amount.
Oh.
How you like that?
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm going to go $42 million.
Okay.
I'm going to go $6 million.
I'm going $50,000.
Yeah, $87.
I think it's low.
$50,000 was close.
Oh.
$87 was closer. Negative 200,000.
Yeah, she's broke.
She's in negatives?
Negative 200,000. This financial situation follows her divorce from Dean McDermott, which revealed over $1.7 million in unpaid taxes, along with substantial debt to banks and individuals and stuff. Her net worth in 2026 is minus $200,000.
I don't understand how, unless you're trying to dupe the IRS, how these people end up getting into trouble with the IRS. You aren't doing your own taxes. You're turning it over to accountants to do it and your people to do it.
Yeah, and if they screw you, maybe that's a possibility where you get screwed out of money from, a family member, or if the tax people and you don't know, because there's so much going on. And you pay people, if you have millions and millions and millions of dollars and stuff,
right?
You have people who are in control of that, and they're like, yeah, you're fine. Yeah, we put that money in this, and you're good, whatever. And then you go to take money out, and it says negative 200,000. You go, what happened?
What happened? Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. My daughter would really have to do a lot for me to be like, I'm a billionaire and she's negative 200,000 and she got kids and stuff, for me to not step in and go, hey, I'm just going to write you a check. I don't want to talk to you, but let me just write you a check. Like, how do you not help your kid out?
Yeah, I don't know.
When he died,
he's dead, Aaron Spelling?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, okay.
They got $800,000.
That's it.
Because there's two.
Out of his billion-dollar fortune.
Tori and Candy, they both got $800,000.
Holy smokes.
And he's worth $500 million.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is the wife.
He's only $500 million?
Yeah, it said at the time of his death, he was estimated to have a net worth of $600 million.
Yeah, but I wonder at the time of his death what she was worth. She may have been worth $10 million or $12 million or something whenever he was dying, and he was like, she's fine. She doesn't need any of my money. She's not going to be an idiot that winds up $200,000.
I guess he didn't agree with their lifestyles, and that's why they knew they were cut out for years.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a sudden thing, yeah.
But they were also talking about somebody who is so rich that they had a gift wrapping room in their house. That's that's one of the things they tell you if you go on the Hollywood tour. They show you the Spelling Mansion. They're like, it's got 37 rooms, including a gift wrapping room.
56,000 square foot with 123 rooms.
Yeah, that's pretty
123 rooms. That's a hotel.
Yeah.
That's a hotel. That's not a house.
They sold the house in 2011 for $85 million.
It's crazy.
That's too much. I mean,
if I had a 123 room house, my whole family would live there. Like my dad would live here, my cousins would live here.
It was recently purchased in 2025 by former Google CEO Eric Schmidt for $110 million.
Wow.
That's just too much. Like if I had $20 billion, I still wouldn't have a house that had 123 rooms.
The best is around the corner from Aaron Spelling's house was Johnny Weissmuller, the old Tarzan, and he was an Olympic swimmer. And around his house, they have like a moat, but it was a pool, and it was decorated like a jungle, like Tarzan, and he'd be able to swim in the moat around the house. That's pretty badass.
What do you do with 123 rooms?
You put a gift wrapping room in one of them,
yeah.
and you have a video game room, and you have
I just assume every night whenever I come home that there's just people in those rooms.
Yeah,
that I don't
even know about it.
Yeah, I can't even check. There's too many rooms.
It has to be staffed to take care of something that large.
And then they just have friends staying over, living in the rooms. You don't know.
I wonder how big the place over here on Dale Mabry is.
The Indian joint?
Yeah. I wonder what that size is.
Oh, that looks weird. That looks like they were trying to build India and Epcot.
Yeah, that's a weird look.
Yeah.
And the color's so ugly.
It's just right in the middle of everything. I don't know. It just seems like a weird spot.
The total compound is 60,000 square feet.
Yeah, 123 rooms.
Let me see.
24 bedroom, 13 bath.
Okay, that's like 4 different families living there, isn't there? Like 3 different families.
The main mansion, 32,000 square foot house.
Yeah, 17 acre property.
This will give you this is 6.
Oh, it's sandstone. That's what it is. Sandstone from India. So he had it imported from India.
24 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms.
And what did he do?
Doctors.
Yeah.
He was a doctor?
The whole family are doctors.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nice people. Like I met a couple of the Patels. They're nice people.
Land was purchased for $3.2 million in 2003.
Also, I don't think that's a great area either.
No, it's a horrible spot.
No, but
because it's like right by the bridge thing right
Yeah,
there.
but if you have offices over there in that area or hospitals nearby or something like that where it's convenient for you to go to, and they built a giant wall around it, so you still got your privacy.
I imagine 2003 was a little bit nicer, maybe.
Yeah. Well, no, it was nothing there.
Yeah.
So it took all these years to build up.
Man.
Yeah. I wouldn't go there. I'll tell you that. If I had that kind of money, I would not build that kind of complex there. I do like the idea of, like, if I ever hit ridiculous lotto money, of buying a cul-de-sac and putting all my family in the houses around me.
Yeah, that'd
be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know if I want that to be in the middle of Del Mabry.
I told you my brother Tom had a great idea. He said he would just buy like a nice apartment complex that had 20 units or something, whatever. And he goes, and then everybody just stays there. Yeah. Just like whenever people come and visit and you got the pool and everything, just everybody, how cool would that be?
Take room 205.
Yeah, that's yours.
Yeah.
They all just face down to the pool and you're like, yeah, come on down. We're partying, having a good time. Do you care? I mean, I know you're not a huge Rush fan or anything, but do you think with Getty and Alex Lifeson putting the band, should they have called it something other than Rush?
No. It's
because
Rush. What's his name? Neil Peart is dead. He didn't get kicked out of the band.
Right.
And they replaced him, and they're still 2/3 of the band.
Yeah.
Yes, they're Rush.
Well, Getty says that he and Alex tried not to use the name Rush for their new shows without Neil, but ultimately there was no point. When they were trying to think of what they should do, should we call it Rush? Should we call it something else? And Getty said, what the F are we going to do? Call ourselves Iron Maiden?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know. We're Rush.
I mean, he's the singer, and he's the bass player. He's the front man of the band. He's in it. He's Rush.
Yeah. And
then Alex Lifeson, of course, or if Alex was out and Neil was still there, you'd still have Rush.
Yeah.
So it would be Rush.
Yeah. A wax figure of Taylor Swift in Ireland will have constant security. Why?
Because people want to steal it. I wouldn't mind putting that in my house. Give it little kisses every once in a while.
Okay.
People are lifting up the skirt, get a little peeky.
Take a little peek.
Little peek.
No, you're close, though. It's going to have constant security at the wax figure of Taylor Swift over in Ireland to make sure that fans don't go up and rub the boobs.
Oh, yeah.
Rub the boobs. They don't want her chest to become discolored from tourist hands like a lot of bronze statues. Have you seen a lot of bronze statues around that have boobs that are discolored because people go up and rub it?
Mm-hmm.
I just saw a thing on Instagram or something. There's a grave overseas, and it's made out of bronze or something. But they say it's a fertility.
They go up and sit on it.
Yeah, but it looks like a guy's laying down, and his crotch area and his mouth area is all wiped away.
Yeah.
We went to Pompeii, and they had this giant statue laying down on its side with the giant dong, and my wife goes, "Go ahead, I know you want to," and I go, "I don't want to be the dumb American that goes over and puts his hand on it," and the lady goes, "If anybody wants to take a picture, everybody touches the wiener." And I was like, "Oh, all right." Oh,
well, the big bull on Wall Street, the balls are all.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I saw a thing the other day, and I thought it's not a good look. I don't think it's a good look.
All right.
We're not homophobes. We don't care. Do whatever you want to do. But there was, baseball just started back up. There was announcers, and they have, we talked about it. One of the ballparks has the 2-pound hot dog.
Yeah.
It's like a huge hot dog on a sub sandwich bun, and it has all the different stuff. And I forget how much it costs. It's $40 or something, whatever. But the announcers, they got it, and they were talking about it. And, the new hot dog, and blah, 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 this and that.
No.
They shared it.
I don't know.
They held it, and each bought each bit an end.
That's
not a good look.
It's not gay. It's just dumb. Yeah, it's Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah,
you think of more of two little sweethearts getting a little snack together.
Yeah, I got to tell you, they come and they go, "Hey, you want to?" I go, "No, I'm not doing that. Get out of here."
I'll take a bite of it, but I'm not sharing it with this guy.
I love when people are eating hot dogs in public, and then they look over and there's just like 4 people looking at them, watching them. People try and hide eating the hot dog.
I eat a banana every day, and I break the banana off. I don't just go.
If you had to share your footlong with somebody, who are you picking?
My wife.
Yeah.
You got to pick another dude.
Yep, got a guy.
I'm picking Galvin's wife.
Well,
yeah.
I choose no.
Man.
I saw that and I was just like, what are we doing, guys? How much are they paying you?
Yeah, and they were so excited to do it too.
No, they were all like,
you would have.
Who in the radio station would do it?
Scotty?
Yeah.
Any other guy.
Immediately. Immediately. Pepsi and some other companies have pulled out of their sponsorship from a British music festival after Kanye West was added to the bill.
Yep.
They say, hey, we're out.
A lot of Diageo too. So a lot of alcohol, a lot of Pepsi. You can't have a guy. He can't come back and just apologize for being an anti-Semite.
Yeah, apparently you can, though. His concerts, 2 sold-out shows. 2
sold-out shows in L.A. of all places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, of course, now everyone's going and, like, seeing, like, all, like, the celebrities that went and stuff, and they're, like, trying to shame them for going.
My wife still is holding out.
Yeah.
She will not. Dizzy asked her if she heard the new album or whatever. My wife's like, nope, I'm holding out.
She don't listen at all then.
Nope.
Wow.
Is there going to be a new season of Curb Your Enthusiasm, and will this be a storyline?
Ooh. I don't know. I don't know where they're at with
concert?
Curb.
Him pointing out people that went to the Kanye concert?
Yeah.
Or he goes secretly or something.
It'd be good.
Yeah.
But the last couple of seasons of Curb weren't that great.
It became its own. It started eating its own self. You know what I mean? Like, you liked Larry David and you liked the crazy. Then it got so far-fetched and it was so Larry over the top that you're like, all right, it's now Larry's being
Nobody
Larry.
likes over the top Larry.
Yeah.
First couple seasons, some of the funniest stuff you'll ever watch. Yeah.
It was great. There was a lot of good stuff.
Because it went away and then he came back, and I remember that it wasn't as good when I tried to watch it.
I used to watch it on DVD. I had like the seasons on DVD in my car. Yeah. And I'd pull in the driveway, and I would just sit in the driveway and watch the rest of the episode. Like, I couldn't shut it off. I love that show.
Dude, when he takes the hooker to the ball game so he can ride the HOV lane.
The hooker to the ball game, the happy ending massage. There were so many great moments. Yeah, 12 pumps. That was great.
Yeah. Is there, I don't know, is that coming back again? I don't think so.
I think it's done.
Curb? Yeah, I think it's done.
Who knows?
Yeah. I was watching, it's been on HBO. And I watched a couple the other day, and he was pitching a show for Elaine after Seinfeld, where she played a character that was on a hit show, and everybody would call her by that name, whatever, but her name was a different name. You know what I mean? Like,
I saw that episode.
You know, it's kind of like Sugar Ray. Everybody calls him Sugar Ray. He's like, my name's not Sugar Ray or Hootie.
That last season they came back, I think I watched one episode and then just kind of didn't get into it.
I watched them and wanted it to get better, and I was like,
I just can't do appointment TV. I have to now, and just it has to be on when I finally finished that corporate retreat last night where the guy is the only one not in on the joke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they reveal it to him. It's pretty good.
So I have not watched Jury Duty, but you said James Marsden's good in there. I did watch over the weekend. I watched the new Vince Vaughn, James Marsden movie. Have you seen it's Nick and Mike and Alice or something? It's called whatever. Right. You love Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn's great. James Marsden's great. By the way, also, he's got great hair. He's got really good hair. Yeah. It was...
I need a hot dog with him.
It was... Yeah.
Like,
if you watch it, and there's some funny parts. There's some great Vince Vaughn stuff because he's just great and everything. The kid that played Bert in his movie is in it as well. And, there were some funny parts. It's... if you have nothing better to do and you want to watch it, but it's not going to blow you away. It was one of those movies.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I think it's on... either Netflix or Prime for free, something.
I want to watch that. I want to see that Project Hail Mary movie.
Yeah, so do I.
And they keep advertising that it's on the box, and it's not on the box.
Oh, yeah.
Is the DTF St. Louis still going on?
Yes.
Still good?
Yes.
All right.
So last night's episode, I haven't watched it. I got to watch it today.
Yeah, I got to get back into that.
It's very, very good.
Slow start.
I saw the first 3, and I was into it. I just haven't had time.
Yeah, it's really good. It's one of the best shows I've seen in a long time.
All right, I gotta finish it out.
Finally, in news, boomer opinions we can all agree on.
Okay, should we hold off on
We're
this?
not technically boomers. We're not boomers. We're Generation X.
Well, we're all boomers once you hit 40.
I mean, they could call us boomers, obviously.
Let's take a break and we'll come back to this, Calvin, because we're running up against the
all
clock.
right. Think about stuff that you're like, yeah, that is totally true.
Joe, this is your sweet spot.
Yeah, it is.
Joe's a boomer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll take a break and we'll come back and get into that. 800-771-1025, the phone numbers. Feel free to use them. We'll take some calls when we come back because we are just 3 days away from Calta Cruise 19. Very excited for it. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Westbound I-4 on the ramp from Thenona-Sassa Road, an accident has the right lane partially blocked. It's going to take an extra 15 minutes or so to get around all of that. Also, crews on the scene of a wreck causing some very big delays, and that's 301 at Stacy Road. I'm Monica with traffic.
Accidents don't just happen between the hours of 9 to 5. That's why we make ourselves available to talk with you 24/7. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactile. All right, if you missed Sharkapalooza, don't screw this one up. Suppressor Fest is back this Saturday, April 11th, and it's loaded. We're talking deals on every single suppressor in the shop. Yep, all cans on sale, no excuses. If you've been thinking about getting one, stop thinking and get over to Shark Coast Tactical. Will and the crew are stacking the shop with extra staff so you can fly through the paperwork and get your suppressor locked in fast. Plus free swag, big giveaways, and discounts all over the store. This isn't a maybe I'll stop by event. This is a clear your schedule, get there early, and load up kind of day. Suppressor Fest this Saturday, April 11th at Shark Coast Tactical. Often imitated, never duplicated. They're open slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily, closed on Sunday, but open online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com. They are located on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Get in there for Suppressor Fest and make sure you tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show.
Guys, here's the truth. Buying a diamond has never been easy, and now with lab-grown diamonds in the mix, it's even trickier. Are you paying too much? Are you really getting the most for your money? Here's the good news. At International Diamond Center, we cut through the confusion. We give you the straight facts, remove the mystery, and teach you how to make a smart choice, whether you're leaning toward a lab-grown diamond or a timeless natural one. For over 40 years, our mission has stayed the same. Protect the consumer. Reveal the real story behind pricing. Expose the tricks so you don't overpay. We've done it with natural diamonds forever. Now, we're doing the exact same thing with lab-grown. At IDC, you'll find an unmatched selection of both, natural and lab-grown, right here in our showroom. We'll let you compare them side by side, as many as you want, until you're completely confident. And no matter which you choose, you get our direct, no-nonsense pricing every day. No inflated markups, no games to maximize profit. Just exceptional value and honest dealing. Don't guess, don't wonder. Come to the experts you can trust. International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Man, these nights have been cold.
Heh, not that cold.
Well, you're from Mississippi, honey. We're not used to winter in Florida.
Especially at night if your power goes out.
Yeah, if that happens, call Bolt Electric.
And we're on our way.
Better yet, call us before that happens to you.
We'll give you our home electrical health and safety check so you can rest comfortably.
We're also experts in installing whole home surge protection.
Guaranteed to protect your electrical system from energy surges.
Just call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
Hey, what's up? It's Gio. You know, it's that time of year, spring cleaning. People are looking to clean things up. Might not be a bad idea to do the same thing with your finances. Trajan Wealth's family office, they can help you take all your moving pieces, investments, taxes, estate planning, and organize them into one clear plan. Their fiduciary advisors, they're going to work with you to understand your goals and help simplify everything into a strategy that actually makes sense. And if your financial life feels like too many logins, too many accounts, too many meetings, this is what they're built and prepared to solve and help you with. And Trajan Wealth has offices in Tampa, Sarasota, Fort Myers, and Naples, so getting started today is super easy. Give them a call, 813-212-0500, or visit TrajanWealth.com, and you can schedule a free consultation just like I did. Again, it's 813-212-0500 or TrajanWealth.com. Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC. SEC registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Wealth Estate and Trajan Tax. Actual client paid advertisement. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
A multi-billion-dollar settlement is paying claims for up to 21 years. If you were exposed to weed killers at work or at home, your rights are affected. If you or your family has or had non-Hodgkin lymphoma, you could receive $6,000 to $165,000 or more. This settlement impacts you even if you're not sick, because this blood cancer can take 10 to 15 years to appear. If you stay in the settlement, you give up your right to sue. Learn more at weedkillerclass.com or call 888-403-8201. Paid for by the Roundup Settlement.
You know that Climate Design has been installing AC in Tampa Bay for over 50 years, including Train. Well, they also handle plumbing and electrical work too. So if your kid flushed a toy or a power surge zapped your electric panel, call Climate Design now. And with convenient, extended service hours, they've got your back. Enjoy peace of mind and total comfort with Climate Design Home Services. Call 727-295-1572 or visit climatedesign.com. That's climatedesign.com.
What are you doing every day to support your liver? If you enjoy sweets, fast food, alcohol, or take any medications, that's a vital question to ask. Hi, I'm Sherry Torkas, pharmacist and health author. For over 30 years, I've helped people make informed decisions about their health, especially concerning prevention and long-term wellness. Supporting your liver isn't just a wellness trend, it's a daily essential. That's why I recommend Active Liver by New Nordic. It's made with plant-based ingredients like milk thistle, turmeric, and globe artichoke, herbs clinically studied for their protective and restorative effects on the liver. Active Liver blends traditional herbal wisdom with modern scientific research. Not all supplements are created equal. I trust Active Liver because it's backed by science, meets strict quality standards, and delivers true daily liver support.
Active Liver is available online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com, or you can find it in stores at CVS, Meijer Grocery, Wegmans, and now Active Liver is available at your local GNC.
Progressive knows that for business owners, vacations hit different. But hey, at least you finally took a vacation. And look at that. You only answered 53 calls, 84 emails, onboarded one new hire, and covered for Chris while he's out on paternity leave, and you did it all from a kayak. Because you, my friend, know how to relax. All right, you may not know how to take a day off, but you do know both your personal and business auto insurance needs can be covered in one place with Progressive. So at least that's relaxing, right? Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations.
It's tax time, y'all. If you want to file free, this next one's for you.
Now taxes is so free.
Love that jam. Up next, commercials.
Intuit TurboTax Free Edition. See if you qualify at TurboTax.com/free. Don't miss the deadline. File by 4/15. No schedules except for earned income tax credit, child tax credit, student loan interest, and Schedule 1A.
It's tax time, y'all. If you want to file free, this next one's for you.
Now taxes is so free.
Love that jam. Up next, commercials.
Intuit TurboTax Free Edition. See if you qualify at TurboTax.com/free. Don't miss the deadline. File by 4/15. No schedules except for earned income tax credit, child tax credit, student loan interest, and Schedule 1A.
As America's #1 motorcycle insurer, Progressive has your back.
Like if I need a replacement part.
Sure, we can help with that.
Nice. Hey, I just entered this online contest for coolest bike in the world. You think maybe you can vote for me?
Actually, we just do insurance, not popularity contests.
Yeah, I know. But what's your email? I'll just send you the link real quick. You can vote like 100 times a day. They'll never know.
To be clear, Progressive has your back for insurance only. So get a quote and see if you can save.
So what I'm hearing is there's a little bit of wiggle room.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, covered subject to policy terms, limits, and conditions.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
.804 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers if you'd like to be a part of the show today. Feel free to call. Well, do you want to complain about Gio, or you got something nice to say about anybody
me?
else on the show? You never know, Gio. You never know which way it's going to fall. 3 days away from Calta Cruise 19. Very excited. I'm sure there's a lot of you folks out there that are going that may be going for the first time. If you have any questions, now is the time to get those questions in. We'd be happy to help you out if you feel like you want to. I am bringing something on this cruise that I've never done before.
What's that?
My sister yesterday turned me on to something that she bought on Amazon, which I immediately purchased and is be delivered today, for a ceiling fan.
Oh, I saw
the hooks?
Yeah.
I'm so excited for it.
There was a guy on Instagram who messaged me. He goes, "This is what you need."
Yeah. I'm so excited for it. I'm bringing my venti fan and my ceiling fan. Oh, Joe's white balancing. You white balancing, Joe? What's going on over there?
Camera's been screwing up. Oh, that's terrible now.
I knew you'd screw it up.
Come on.
Way to go, Joe.
Galvin, real quick. Do you remember the song by Billy Vera and the Beaters? What did you think I would do at this moment? It was on Family Ties a lot.
Yeah.
Billy Vera, I don't follow him, but it just came up in my thing. He has a rejection letter from Arista Records in 1986, and it's from Clive Davis himself. It's typed out and then signed by Clive. It says, "Dear Billy, we listened to At This Moment. Unfortunately, the song strikes us as being average and not hit material for Whitney Houston. Please feel free to submit more material. Yours, sincerely yours, Clive." And imagine that. The song not only becomes a hit, but becomes a hit for that guy.
Yeah.
Imagine Whitney Houston saying that song. What a big hit it would have been.
No kidding.
Do you remember what else he did?
Nobody ever knows.
No.
Nobody ever knows.
Never know.
No.
Billy
what else?
Vera?
Yeah.
Late night talk shows. Rick Dees had a show for a couple of minutes. Do you remember that? Rick Dees, Disco Duck, LA radio jock. They gave him a late night talk show, and Billy Vera and the Beaters were his band.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's funny.
Yep. I only know that because I remember Howard Stern used to make fun of it. So Howard Stern hated Rick Dees so much. But Howard Stern, I think, hated Rick Dees like we hate Scotty from Magic, just because he's destined to do good stuff. And it's part jealousy, part hatred.
He really hated Don Imus.
Oh, but Imus was mean to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He hated, like, I have people in my past that when I was an intern that were like treated me like trash, and I'll never forget those people, But Imus, Howard said he's heard Imus using the N-word a lot when Robin wasn't around, and Imus was very threatened by Stern.
He's a horrible person,
when Stern came in, he treated him terribly. A lot of the way that Howard treated Opie and Anthony. Basically, out of fear, just go ahead and destroy them before they could become something big.
Right.
Instead of just embracing it and being like, when I'll never forget when this station decided to hire Bubba in the morning and move us to afternoons, my agent at the time said, "This is not good." And I said, "Why?" And he said, "They won't need both of you. And after a while, the mornings are always going to be the coveted spot. They'll just, after your contract's up, won't need you anymore." And I went, "Oh, well, that's not good." And then Eric Logan, who used to run XM at the time, who was one of my old bosses and my friend, he was like, "Oh, no." He said, "They will have the twin towers of radio and totally corner the market in Tampa." He goes, "That's a gig you want to keep as long as you can." And I was like, "Oh, all right. I like that better." Yeah. So I went with his train of thought, and it ended up kind of working out.
When Scotty Rose goes on to be like the next Ryan Seacrest, I think,
vomit,
yeah.
But I mean, look, I can't. It's not a vomit because the kid works his ass off, and he started out as an intern and walked his way all the way to the morning show host. I know a guy who did the same thing, and I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him that he did the work to get that job on his own. He put in the hours and did all that stuff, and now instead of enjoying and being lazy, he's still out there working his ass off.
Oh, man. Just imagine you go 10 years from now, he's worth like $1 billion.
Right, but that's exactly what I mean.
You don't buy me out, I buy you out.
You want to get it. Go do what he's doing and go get it.
If anybody, I think it would be him.
Yeah.
You were saying about Rick Dees having the talk show, and it made me think. I just saw a clip of there is a documentary called Before We Get Started. Have you seen this yet?
No.
So there's a documentary called Before We Get Started, and it's about audience warm-up comedians.
Oh, yeah.
And stuff. And it was pretty interesting because there was a clip, and it had Mark Summer. Remember Mark Summers?
From Nickelodeon?
Yeah, who was on Nickelodeon, got in the fight with Burt Reynolds and stuff.
Yeah.
And he said, I was doing audience warm-up for, and I forget who he said. he goes, but then in the studio to my right was Bob Saget doing warm-up, and then to my left was David Letterman doing warm-up.
Oh, wow.
For an audience, whatever. And he goes, and then they both went on to do talk shows and do all this different stuff. And he goes, but it was just so weird at the time. We were just doing that stuff. But Gary, who we know, Gary Cannon, does warm-up for. But it's this guy who is not like a well-known stand-up comedian, but he does a bunch of warm-up. But it's, Seth Meyers and Jim Gaffigan, all these guys, different people in this documentary.
The thing I learned from Greg Fitzsimmons was that how much money those guys got paid, how good of a gig it was. And then what they pile on, they gave Greg that he was warm-up and he was something else.
He's a writer. I know
maybe that was it. Maybe it was a writer and they asked him to do warm-up. And when they asked him to do warm-up, it was like an extra $12,000 or something. So he took it. Yeah. No,
nice, steady gig. You don't have to travel.
Especially if it's a talk show that lasts a long time, because in a lot of them
Gary Cannon did it for Conan when he was on TBS. Yeah. That's a great gig. And all those people that you're exposed to in Conan's world. That must be great.
Do you remember? I think he's told it on here, but I've heard him tell it before. Greg Fitzsimmons, who was doing it for Ellen, I forget what the word was. He goes, I would just make up dumb stuff and have the thing. He goes, so whenever I said, pineapple, yeah, then everybody would stand up in the audience and do the wave. And he goes, and Ellen doesn't watch the warm up or anything, so she comes out. And she's saying something. He goes, and I forgot that in the monologue we had pineapple was a word. And she says pineapple. Everybody gets up. And she goes, what is going on? Whatever. And then she starts it over and does it. And they do it again and everything. He goes, she was so pissed. And she was like, what are you doing? She turns out she was not a nice lady.
I saw a weird video of, I guess she's friends with Kris Jenner. Carmen, do you know anything about that?
No.
It was Kris Jenner sleeping on a couch. And Ellen was hovering over her, like looking at her, trying to get her to wake up,
Right.
And Ellen just looked like a male predator. Like
she's an odd looking duck.
She literally looks like a duck.
Yeah.
Like she looks like when you see a bird and the bird's been wet.
Right.
That's what Ellen looks like.
Yeah, I was going to say, she looks like an elf out in the forest.
Yeah.
She has that weird pointy face and weird.
I watched her last stand-up special, and it was really funny.
Oh, she's very funny.
It was good. She made fun of herself a lot. She had a lot of jokes about being super, super rich and what that's like.
Yeah.
Her first shot on the Carson show and her doing a phone call with God and stuff. It was great. Yeah. It was great.
I loved the Ellen show.
Yeah.
The not the talk show. The talk show was good, but when the talk show was on and have the sitcom.
Yeah.
Where I remember it was like, she's gay. I'm like, she's not gay. Just because somebody has short hair doesn't make them gay. She's gay.
Yeah.
But I mean, she had other good people on that show.
Wasn't Jeremy Piven her best friend on there?
No, it was Ari Gross.
Yeah.
Ari Gross.
Who's very Jeremy Piven like?
Yes,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But that stand-up special, I think it was only a couple years ago, maybe, and it was funny. It was really good.
Yeah. She's good at what she does. I mean,
she's good at hiding her personality too. Yeah. So I have this from news. Boomer opinions we can all agree on. See whether you agree with these. TV is getting too quiet, and the commercials are getting way too loud.
I agree with that.
I don't agree with that.
I totally agree with that.
I know that they pitch the commercials up, but I have one of those TVs that evens everything out, so I don't have a problem with that.
It's weird because I'll be watching something, and then I'll turn TV on, and I'll have to turn it up to like 41 or something.
Yeah.
I'll notice it when I'm watching football. That's really the only time I'm seeing like live commercials.
I don't know if this is a different thing on this menu in this list, but I will say that TV is getting darker.
Yeah.
I can't see anything.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at. I stopped watching Paradise this season, too, because it's just too dark.
Because we talked about that because Game of Thrones had a whole episode where people were like, what is happening? I don't know what's going on. What about this? People share too much on social media.
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone is very comfortable oversharing.
Yes.
And
my thing is that there's certain things that you just don't put out there.
I see it all the time, and I go, I would never tell people that. Like, I don't know what you're...
I'm never going to say anything about my children in a negative way on social media. I mean, I never, and that'll always come back to haunt you. And then the other thing is people who are constantly threatening to harm themselves on social media. I know that is a...
Cry for help
and attention. And some people, I think eventually are going to do it, But, I mean, I feel terrible for them. But when you're doing that, you got to realize that either you need to get help or you need to find somebody that you can confide in.
The problem is the algorithm rewards you for posting every day. So that's why people, they'll put stuff out there because they need something. They're not that interesting.
That's just a little extreme, though.
Yeah.
There is somebody we all know that is doing something on social media right now that I hate so much.
I'm writing a 3-page post.
I'm like, what are you doing? What is this?
I think I know.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
I want to know.
And all I can think of, not for me. This person's not doing it for me.
Right. Yeah, not everything is for you.
Yeah.
But there's just something.
I need to know.
Got to post every day.
I need to know a little more of what you're talking about.
Do they work here at the station?
I feel like Gio totally knows.
I think I know.
I feel like Gio totally knows. It is somebody that we all know that is doing something.
Can I
on
text
social
the
media.
group?
Yeah. I'm not going to tell you whether you're right or wrong.
That's all right. I'll be able to judge it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Go ahead and text the group. Let me know. All I see is the lady from Homosassa.
Oh,
I haven't seen anything yet.
I put up a picture of me as a saint yesterday.
Yeah.
And people were mad at that.
Oh, what did you put up the other day? And you put up something, whatever. And I screenshot it and I almost texted to you, but you were on vacation because I was going to say old meme machine is back.
Oh, yeah.
You had something.
Meme machine.
It was one of those ones where it was like a saying and a thing. And I'm like, what is he putting this up for? I forget what it was.
There probably was a reason I put it up.
Yeah.
You post some mean stuff sometimes.
Mean.
On
my personal page.
Yeah.
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 That's how I really feel.
Yeah. It'll be like a picture of a sunset, and it's like, sometimes it's good to tell people to go F themselves.
Yeah. That's how I really feel. Yeah. You're getting deep inside my heart.
Yeah.
On that one. Yeah.
And there's always one idiot on the bus. If you can't spot him, guess what? You're an idiot.
Yeah. And you'll post like a couple of those in a row. It's like, oh, man, he's a bad.
I don't know what you're talking about. I saw what you guessed.
Yeah.
But I don't know what is going on.
I just got you blocked.
No, I could see. I just don't know what it is.
Physical buttons are better than touch screens.
Wait, so we're not going to answer? Go back to the other thing?
Oh, I told you I wasn't going to.
But are you going to confirm or deny? I thought you said you were at least going to confirm.
No, I said I'm not going to tell you.
I got one's face. I got it right.
Oh, I want to know now. All right.
Well, look it up.
All right.
It's
Physical
there.
buttons are definitely better than
touchscreen.
Touchscreen.
Yeah.
I like that. Like that was one of the key things about a BlackBerry is had a hard keyboard.
Oh, I loved my BlackBerry.
Mm-hmm.
What about this one? Paper menus or just physical menus are way better than QR codes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Nobody likes a QR code.
Oh, I like the QR code.
I don't.
For a menu,
Scan my phone, boom, I can see what it is.
I want to see the menu. I want to look at the menu.
Yeah,
I want to hold the
it,
menu.
turn it over.
Yeah.
That's old school.
Yeah. Well.
Carmen.
Yes.
You said the BlackBerry.
Yes.
Do you know about Ryan Seacrest?
No.
Ryan Seacrest invented a keyboard that plugged into the bottom of your iPhone, and it was a BlackBerry keyboard.
Right.
And it plugged into where you would put the charger on the bottom.
Right.
And Apple sued him over it and fought him so hard that it got caught and never got released. It's been
Really?
Caught up in court this whole time. Yeah. That would have been great. If they could have put a physical keyboard, although I'm kind of used to the touchscreen now, but having a physical keyboard makes the fat thumbs go a lot faster.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I loved my BlackBerry. If it was still like kept up with today's technology, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I would definitely have a BlackBerry still.
Yep.
But, with social media and all that stuff, it wasn't. It was good.
BlackBerry, Black Ding Dong. Whatever you got.
We
We'll see what's going on.
Yeah.
Kids are being brainwashed by TikTok.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think they're being brainwashed?
Brainwashed, maybe.
But like
heavily influenced.
Yeah, but same way they are by TV or would have been by TV.
But it's to the point now, like, think about when they were, eating Tide Pods and all these challenges that come out from social media.
Also, I think you're a lot more influenced by TikTok because you see your friends doing it and your friends are sharing it and stuff. Where
Right.
TV, you're like, you find out maybe a playground that oh yeah, I'm watching Family Ties. Oh, I'll check that out. You know what I mean? But like this is like
plus on TikTok, the algorithm alters itself in real time to each individual person. TV doesn't do that. TV's just out there.
Yeah.
Put away your phones at concerts.
Yes.
Yeah, you're never going to watch those videos again.
You're never going to watch it again. Here's what I do. I go to a concert. I get 30 seconds of this song, 20 seconds of this song. I post it. That's it. I'm not filming.
I'm mostly taking pictures. I'll take a couple of pictures and then put my phone away.
Yeah. I love the people that just sit there and record the whole thing. I told you John Brennan's uncle. We went and saw Foreigner and John Brennan's uncle. I go, do I send a self-addressed envelope? Like, how do I get the video from your uncle?
Is he bootlegging?
Yeah.
I have a great picture of Pearl Jam on stage together. It's Pearl Jam with Josh, whatever his name is, Klinghoffer, and Boom Gaspar, and they're all up on stage together next to each other. Saying thank you to the crowd, and I shot it with my iPhone, and it looks like a professional shot.
Really?
Yeah, it's a really nice picture. But that's it. The rest of them, I'll post one or two. I don't really ever print them out or anything like that. Yeah,
I'll usually just post a couple clips from the show, whatever, but not too much. The music in bars is too loud.
Too loud.
Oh,
Too
my God,
loud.
yes.
Too loud.
So loud. It's funny because I go, I don't know, is it a lounge then, I guess, whatever, where you can sit down at a table and the music's on and you can still hear each other and you talk and everybody's hanging out and talking and telling stories and stuff.
It's kind of like
what?
It's kind of like why I like going to restaurants better.
Yeah.
Because it's not even about the food. It's just about being able to sit there and talk to everybody.
Right.
Some restaurants now, though, are loud as
Too
hell.
loud.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like. I'm a little biased, but I like Fleming's because Fleming's has live music.
Yeah.
And it's on the other side by the bar. So if you sit in the restaurant, you can kind of hear it, but it doesn't impede on your conversation. Same thing with Eddie V's. Eddie V's has a live music in the bar, but you can hear it from the restaurant on a low level. That's what I like.
There is a hotel resort up in Destin. It's where my brother Tim got married, actually, and they put so much into their sound system. It was ridiculous. They had speakers underwater in the pool that are the same level as when you're out of the pool and in the pool.
That's pretty cool.
And it's so crazy because they did it so well that you walk anywhere and you could be this close to the speaker or you could be across and it's the same level everywhere you go. Yeah, like that's good though, because there's a lot of times, we learned all this different stuff, whatever, where sound systems are very important. You'll go into a place and you go, I don't like that place and I'm leaving. It's because the treble's too high and it's, bothering your brain and stuff. And you don't know why you don't want to go back there, but you just don't want to because you know that just messes up your brain. You're like, I don't like that at all. You have to have that stuff all dialed in. Otherwise, it annoys you.
Don't.
Yeah, it annoys you, and you don't know why. Yeah, a lot of places think we'll put speakers on this side and crank it so they can hear it on that side. And then if you're 5 feet away, you're like, you're dying. A couple other things they have. Actually, no, this is the last one that they have. Opinions that we can all agree on from boomers. Wanting to speak to a real person on the phone when you're calling a business.
I mean, I can't think of anybody that doesn't want to do that.
Good luck. Good luck.
Those days are gone.
Yeah, you can't do it. Although I will tell you, whenever I set up my appointment with Superheat and Air, they had an AI person or an AI thing doing that, and it was fantastic. It took me 20 seconds to realize that it was AI, because I was like, I need to have somebody come and check on it. And it goes, okay, if I understand right, you want to set up an appointment, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, what's going on here? But it was good. It was great. It worked out perfectly.
It works, yeah.
I think he even had a name. He's like, hi, I'm Gary. And I was like, all right, Gary, let's do this.
But if you're looking at like I got to call this toll thing for a $6 toll that I owe, and I can't figure out how to do it online. I know I'm looking at a half-hour conversation, just a half-hour waiting, trying to get to somebody online that I can talk to.
Even now, whenever you hit them with a representative, they'll go, tell me a little bit about what you need so we can better further.
You can do that online.
Yeah,
that's what
exactly.
It's always telling
Yeah.
you. And you're like, oh.
And you're like, if you just give me a person, it'll take 3 seconds. I'll be able to tell him.
I was at White Castle over the weekend.
Oh, yeah, you were.
Where? What state?
Right
Vegas.
here.
Oh,
you were in Orlando?
The one in Claremont.
Oh, I thought maybe when you're out in Vegas, you stopped by Fremont.
What are you doing in Claremont?
No, we go for the White Castle.
You went just to go to White Castle?
It's like an hour and a half.
Oh. Yes, I know that. Crystals is on Hillsborough Avenue.
It's not the same.
I know, but it's not worth driving an hour and a half.
Hang on real quick. I think you cut him off. What were you going to say about the one in Vegas?
Oh, I went to one in Vegas.
Yeah, you did.
Not only did I go to In-N-Out Burger twice, I went to the White Castle in Vegas.
How is In-N-Out? I don't think I've never had In-N-Out.
It's good.
It's not as good as everybody says it is.
It's not the hype that people say it is.
It is at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
When you want a burger and In-N-Out's open at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're happy with that.
Yeah, very good, but the way people hype it up, I think it doesn't even compare.
You go White Castle over In-N-Out?
I would go Whataburger over In-N-Out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but I was going to say the White Castle.
Question, to be honest with me. You really were in in Wesley Chapel, Orlando Lakes, and you said, let's go get White Castle and drove to Claremont.
Yeah. What's the why is that?
It's an hour and a half away.
That's not that far.
It's ridiculous.
Have you not met Burger Guy?
No, I know. I don't think it's anything bad. I'm just surprised by it.
We like to go for a drive.
I love it. You are definitely a good Sunday driving family.
You wouldn't drive an hour for a restaurant you enjoy?
Maybe an hour if it was from Tampa to St. Pete or Sarasota.
Or when you go to your Fleming's, how long you go there and wait for how long to eat?
Yeah, but I mean, it takes me 15 minutes to get there and 15 minutes to get home.
Still, I don't see why this is shocking to you.
It's an hour and a half away just to drive there to get the food. All right, an hour. Let's just say it's
like
an hour.
Yeah, roughly.
Listen, I next time you go, I'd love to get a sack.
I'm going to go on Thursday.
Are you really?
We're going to the cruise. We're going to drive right by there.
Oh,
yes.
Stop on by.
That's already
call, Gio. Good call.
I've already planned it.
All right, I guess we're going too.
Yeah.
Because
I'm not going down I-4. I go the back way, 50.
All right, let's go.
Claremont.
Let's go. Tom, if you're listening, we're going the back way through Claremont, and we're going to White Castle.
But originally, I was saying they had the AI menu at White Castle.
Oh yeah,
yeah, where you go up to the drive-through and it's all AI.
It didn't work for me at Wendy's.
You know what they need to work on is now that they have the AI and doing that stuff is the facial recognition. So whenever you go to that one, they go,
"Hello, Gregory.
Hello, Gio. Last time we saw you had 15 White Castles. And da-da-da-da. You want more?"
They are pretty good because they said, I ordered 10 sliders, and they go, "Would you like to try the chicken ring slider as well?" I go, Yes. Yes, I would. How did you know? Of course.
Do you know
great.
You know what the chicken ring is? What that's made of?
Chicken butthole.
Yeah. Well,
they just cut it right out.
I don't even care. It was fantastic.
What is your go-to order at the White Castle?
Oh, the sliders.
I know, but I mean, how many for you? Look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If I go to Crystal's, I'm getting 5 because if you get 4, you wish you had 1 more.
Yeah.
If I go to White Castle, I'm getting 10, and I'm probably going to eat 10 of those.
White Castle, I usually start with 10.
And eat all 10.
You're doing singles, not doubles?
I could eat it. No, I like the single. Single with cheese.
I got 10, and I split them up with my kids. They had 1 or 2 each.
Okay. I need to have at least 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
10's a good base.
I got to tell you, I can almost taste it.
She has been sending me hamburger porn the entire time.
The whole week, I didn't even send Joe pictures of hamburger.
Yeah.
I showed him an In-N-Out burger. I showed White Castle.
Yeah.
I showed him the Whopper.
Yep.
Gio sent me a picture.
He went and got the Whopper.
I did.
He went and got the Whopper.
I told you it was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
You got me. I went to get the chicken sandwich last time we talked about chicken sandwich.
I'm telling you, Burger King is back.
Burger King's missing out on you. You should be the Burger King spokesman.
They are on the rise.
Yeah.
Burger King is back.
I know that you're 100% Esposito's now for your Italian food.
I mean, I'm still open.
Have you been? I don't know. For some reason, it keeps on popping up on my feed. I guess because where I live, Scarpino's.
Scarpino's just open. It was Nabruzzi.
Okay.
On Van Dyke. And
so they have
just
one,
opened
I think, over in Brandon, whatever,
yeah.
and then they opened one here in Lutz.
Yeah.
You have not been though?
No, I have not. I don't know. There was a media day. And then we were supposed to get invited to media day, and then the guy wanted me to call him to have a conversation about it first, and I was like, "No, thank you."
Boy.
So we did not get invited to media day. Yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering if you tried yet.
No, I didn't even know if they're actually open yet.
Yeah,
So.
I think they are.
Okay.
I think they are, but I'm not sure. Well, there you go. That is it for the rest of the news. That was the Boomer Opinions.
Gio sent me a picture of him on one of the mountains with his hands up, and I just looked at it and I said, I asked ChatGPT to please make burgers rain down from the heavens. So I actually put it up and go, please make burgers rain down from the heavens. And it did. It looked wonderful.
I looked very happy.
Do you know how bad I want White Castle right now?
Yeah. I know. I
got to tell you, in a pinch, the microwavable White Castles in the store are not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
All right.
Do a little wet paper towel over top of them to kind of steam the buns.
All right. I'm not mad at that.
Steam your buns.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm starving.
You wouldn't drive an hour?
Not that I wouldn't. I just don't think that I have an hour in me. That's 2 hours.
What are you doing? What do you do with your time?
He's very busy.
I'm a napper.
Yeah, well, you nap. My wife drove. I napped in the car.
I saw a thing the other day, and it said if you got $5,000 every time this person took a nap, who would you be good to? I go, if anybody didn't say me, I don't know.
Yeah,
you're losing your mind.
Or Mike though.
Yeah,
because Mike takes.
Napper.
Yeah, and like Galvin, you take like 1 nap a day.
That's true. He's multiple naps.
Yeah,
while he's falling asleep.
Yeah.
Well, Although I was talking to this with my brother-in-law not too long ago. Since we started doing mornings here, I'm less falling asleep during the day. Like we'd be on Sunday, we were watching a football game, whatever, I'd be out in 5 minutes. I'm less falling asleep now because of the amount of sleep that I get, more sleep that I get.
Yeah, you used to fall asleep during the commercial breaks, and you don't do that too much anymore.
Right.
Every once in a while, but
I
now
kind of lay here sometimes with my head in my hands, but I'm not sleeping. I'm just chilling out.
It used to be almost every commercial break you'd start snoring.
I'm telling you, it changed my life.
In studio, it would happen a lot, and I'd go, Mike.
Yeah.
Mike, we're back.
Yeah.
Hello. What?
I couldn't even pull it off. Like I was like, oh yeah, no.
There was one time you were sleeping in the chair over here right after the show, and Joe and I were saying, "What if we leave? We come back tomorrow, and he's still in the exact same spot. He hasn't moved."
It's very possible. It's very possible.
We just turned the lights off and left.
The idea that we're going to go to White Castle now before the cruise has made the cruise even more exciting.
Man. The fact that you didn't already have that planned is
I thought in my mind the White Castle is by Universal Studios.
That's the other one.
Oh,
there's two.
Oh, okay. So I don't know about the one in Claremont.
The one in Claremont just opened in probably the last year or so.
Okay.
Who do you think you're talking to?
And also,
Burger guy.
if we were working on Thursday, you would definitely not have time to go to White Castle.
Yeah,
you're right, Carmen. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, there's one that's by about 10 minutes from Universal. I forget the road, and then there's one in Claremont. Okay. Right, it's right on before you get on the turnpike.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah,
good to know. That's where we're headed.
That's my
Thursday
route.
Morning. They're open in the morning. Oh no.
Oh yeah. What time do they open?
I don't want
I'm sure
breakfast.
they open at like 11.
I don't want breakfast. I want burgers.
11 o'clock. They'll be open. What time are you gonna go?
Well, no, that's not gonna make because Carmen's got us leaving at 8 o'clock.
Oh no, come on.
What time are you leaving, Carmen?
We're leaving early, but we're riding with Blaine and Ashley.
It's Ashley. Say it right. You're leaving what time?
Probably like 8.
Yeah.
But we don't you don't have to. Again, don't everyone leave when we leave. Don't, clog up the roadways for us. But
well, Pete was talking. He goes, yeah, you're going to leave at 8. You're going to go to your house. By the time we leave Starbucks, it's going to be 12:30. We're going to be
exactly.
Yeah.
We're for us, they're picking us up. We got to take our dogs to the boarding house, come back, and then they're picking us up, and we're just headed straight from there.
All right. Good. Very excited. We're just days away. We leave on Thursday morning for Calta Cruise 19, and then we are back on Monday, and then on Tuesday we will announce Calta Cruise 20. And I highly recommend you guys get deposits in early on this one because there's the amount of talent and the things that we have going on in the group on the cruise is going to be very exciting for everybody.
And White Castle opens at 7 a.m.
Yeah, but do they serve burgers?
This says 6 a.m. This says 6 to 2 on this one. Or that burgers, I would say 10:30, right?
Okay, well, that works. That fits in my schedule.
I'm probably going to hit it on the way back as well.
All right.
Once I think we go one time, I think we'll know, yeah.
You're saying probably?
After the cruise, been drinking, partying for a couple of days. Let's hit the castle on the way back.
I just need to make sure Tom knows where it is and put it in the Tom GPS.
I'll drop a pin.
All right, good. All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, we'll give you an opportunity to win some stuff. Maybe we'll play a little Who's My Baby's Daddy, Carmen? You want to do that?
Yeah, we can
do that.
All
right, we'll do that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Hillsborough County with a couple of wrecks. The first one, southbound 301. It's at Stacy Road. In the clearing stages now, but still very big delays. Avoid it completely if you can. Also watch for a wreck causing delays. Dale Mabry, that one's near Fletcher. I'm Monica with traffic.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
Mike Calta here for the Golden Diamond Source. April means one thing, Diamond Days, and they're taking over. We're talking up to 20% off diamond jewelry all month long. And listen, if you've got old, broken, or unwanted jewelry just sitting around, bring it in. With gold prices at record highs, you could trade it in and upgrade into something that you actually want. And let me be clear, at the Golden Diamond Source, they sell only natural diamonds because if it's real love, it should be a real diamond. That's something that was made in a factory a week or two ago. And first-time buyers, this is perfect for you. They'll walk you through the 4 C's, show you every shape, every style, and put you in front of one of the largest selections of diamonds in all of Tampa Bay. And here's the part you're going to love. 0% financing for up to 5 years. $5,000, that's about $83 a month. It's Diamond Days at the Golden Diamond Source all April long. Stop by and get in there and see for yourself the selection that they have. When you're looking for a diamond, make sure it's a Golden Diamond Source diamond. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
It's some love you give only at Golden Diamond. Captain Zach Sturm here for my friends at Rivard Buick GMC. Refund season equals upgrade season. And right now is the best time to do it with up to $14,500 off new 2026 GMC Sierra 1500s. Or how about a 2026 GMC Canyon AT4 lease for just $299 a month for 36 months with $3,000 down. $299 a month. With prices and inventory like this, it's no wonder Rivard Buick GMC is the #2 GMC dealer in the country. Visit RivardBuickGMC.com today. GMC. We are professional grade.
Attention all tradesmen, make a positive change for your future with the help of Camtech School of Construction. In just 4 short weekends, you'll be ready to ace the contractor's exam. Attend a free seminar this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at Embassy Suites USF. 1-800-875-PASS. CamtechSchool.com.
I'm Thaddeus Bullard, and I can't believe I get to do this. I grew up hearing these commercials, and around here, when someone's in a car accident, people know exactly who to call.
1-800-ASK-GARY. They connect you with lawyers and doctors after a car accident.
Call 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Is your garage door too loud and whining for help? If you've waited to schedule your garage door tune-up, now is the time. Overhead Door Company of Tampa Bay will perform their 26-task garage door tune-up and safety inspection for just $79. That's one price for up to 3 garage doors and openers. The price is only available for a limited time. You need this done, so why not now? And for just $79. Call 813-885-DOOR or schedule online at overheaddooroftampa.com.
Calvin here with some important news. Badger Bob's is now in Tampa Bay. You need some fast plumbing services like drain clearing or clog removal, fixture repair and replacement, or water heater repair and replacement. Right now, you can get a 30 to 50-gallon water heater installed for only $24.99 a month. There's no credit check, and that comes with an unbeatable lifetime warranty. While they're there, make sure you ask Badger Bob's about a free water quality test. Book a free estimate or service and see real-time availability online by visiting badgerbobs.com. Plumbing license CFC 1428238.
While most dealers want your tax refund, Ken Ganley Kia wants you to save it. And with more new inventory than any Kia dealer in Tampa, that means more savings for you this tax season. Make your refund go further with up to $5,000 off MSRP on 2026 Kia Sorrentos and up to $4,000 off MSRP on 2026 Kia Sportages. Shop over 850 vehicles at KenGanleyKiaNewportRichie.com. Uncle Sam took his share. Now you keep the rest.
For offer details, call 727-853-1393.
Think you're not the suing type? But you weren't at fault. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Most financial advisors only manage your money. They refer you out for taxes. They refer you out for estate planning. They refer you out when things get complicated. Did they really vet that person? Or did they meet once, exchange business cards, and call it a partnership? A referral isn't accountability. It's a handoff. When your investments, taxes, and estate plan are built separately, gaps happen, and those can cost money. At Trajan, we didn't build a referral network. We built a family office for all. Wealth, tax, estate. One team delivering coordinated planning, once reserved for the ultra-wealthy. If you want real coordination and not just introductions, call Trajan Wealth today. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
I want you to take a moment and think of one thing that you really wanted to do recently, but you didn't because your foot, leg, or back pain got in the way. Hi, it's Dan from the Good Feet store. Well, you're not alone. We hear it all the time. Folks fed up with living with the pain that's been keeping them from doing what they love, looking to us for a solution. That's why we're here, to help you get back out there. Good Feet arch supports from the Good Feet store are designed to alleviate, even eliminate, foot, knee, hip, and back pain. Plus, provide improved balance, more comfort, and, well, a better life. Let us show you how we can help turn your pain into possibilities with a free fitting at the Good Feet store. You'll be personally fit by an arch support specialist. And you'll walk around, see how they feel. Then you decide if they're right for you before you buy. With over 200 stores, there's likely one just a hop, skip, and a you-know-what from you. Find yours at goodfeet.com.
Stop by any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com.
It's tax time, y'all. If you want to file free, this next one's for you.
Now taxes is so free. Tax, free edition only, roughly 37%
jam. Up next, commercials.
Intuit TurboTax Free Edition. See if you qualify at TurboTax.com/free. Don't miss the deadline. File by 4/15. No schedules except for earned income tax credit, child tax credit, student loan interest, and Schedule 1A.
As America's #1 motorcycle insurer, Progressive has your back.
Like if I need a replacement part.
Sure, we can help with that.
Nice. Hey, I just entered this online contest for coolest bike in the world. You think maybe you could vote for me?
Actually, we just do insurance, not popularity contests.
Yeah, I know. But what's your email? I'll just send you the link real quick. You can vote like 100 times a day. They'll never know.
To be clear, Progressive has your back for insurance only. So get a quote and see if you can save.
So what I'm hearing is there's a little bit of wiggle room.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates covered subject to policy terms, limits, and conditions.
The Rays are going to be back inside the Trop Monday, April 6th. So who better than to throw down a pregame party like none other than The Setting Show, broadcasting live from Ferg starting at 1 with t-shirt giveaways and tickets to a future Rays game. Pregame with us and Budweiser. Setting Show at Ferg's for opening day with 102.5 The Bone.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Variable clouds in the forecast for your Monday. Few showers around this afternoon. Rain chance at about 40% with your high in the mid-80s. Breezy and mild tonight with a low in the mid-60s and lots of clouds. Windy with some showers around for Tuesday afternoon. 60% on that rain chance with a high in the upper 70s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine. Accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. On 102.5 The Bone.
It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone, 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. We're going to give some stuff away here in a couple of seconds. I want to go over a couple of things I was reading in the paper this morning. First, I want to tell you about Jeff Borum and the team at Team Borum. If you're looking to buy a home, a lot of buying homes on this show. Buying homes, selling homes, moving. If you're looking at buying a home, you got to start by going to teamborum.com. Just Google Borum, B-O-R-H-A-M, and it comes right up. Jeff and his team, powered by eXp Realty, will find that home for you. In fact, they got homes listed right here from the $369,000 in Largo, $259,000 in Spring Hill. You want to live in South Tampa, $629,000. There's houses in all price ranges from the $200,000 all the way up to $4 million. They will find it for you. If they don't have it listed on their site, they'll get it. And sometimes Jeff has homes that haven't even been put up on the sites yet, and they can get you in those before the bidding starts and the prices start going up. And if you're looking to sell your home and sell it fast, Team Borum is the spot to do that for you. The best part about Jeff and his team, they live and work and were born right here in the Tampa Bay area, and they know the Bay Area better than anybody else. They know what good school districts are. They know where hospitals are. They know where the next hot zip code is going to be, and they'll get you in there before everybody else. And that's the advantage that they have by living here and working here in the Tampa Bay area, not trying to do this from a different state. All you need to do to get started is go to teamborum.com. While you're there, you can find out how much your home is really worth by simply putting your address right there in the top search bar and getting an idea on a high end, a low end, and even a cash offer for your home. It is Team Borum, B-O-R-H-A-M, for all your real estate needs, teamborum.com. Let them know you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show. Galvin?
Yeah.
These are the restaurants that Guy Fieri has visited around the Tampa Bay area.
Okay.
Do you know these places?
Maybe.
The Alpine Steakhouse.
No.
I don't know the Alpine Steakhouse either. I don't even know where it is. Have you heard about it?
No.
Alpine Steakhouse is famous for turducken, which we just talked about.
All right.
He visited the steakhouse in 2007 for diners, drive-ins, and dives.
It's in Sarasota.
But it was also featured in the best things I ever ate. The turducken is still available at Alpine Steakhouse, but you must contact the restaurant to order one. This, according to today's Tampa Bay Times.
So it looks like they have a setup where you can buy all the different meat, and it's a restaurant as well.
Gotcha.
So it has like all the different stuff.
Sarasota would be the reason why I'm not familiar. Yeah, Tamiami Trail in Sarasota. There you go. Keegan's Seafood Grill.
No.
This is Fieri came to Indian Rocks Beach in 2007 for owner Caesar Labrador's coastal specialties, including the money blackened grouper sandwich. The Food Network said Keegan still offers a sandwich with a side of your choice. That is on Gulf Boulevard in Indian Rocks Beach. I have not been to that either. That's the one area I don't know in Tampa Bay is Indian Rocks Beach, and that's the one place I don't hang out at.
I'm looking at the picture. Also, I don't go to a lot of different places, whatever, so I'm not a great judge of, whether. But it looks like I've seen this place before.
Okay.
I have not been there, but it looks like I've seen it before.
Another one, Taco Bus.
Taco Bus, yeah.
35-foot taco bus that was in the school bus parked on East Hillsborough Avenue in 2011 is now closed. He had the torta chilorio and the butternut squash tostada. I'll tell you, Taco Bus makes great tostadas. They have multiple locations throughout the Tampa Bay area, although I have to tell you, since they sold, the quality has definitely gone down.
Yeah, they really fell off.
Yeah.
Changed a lot of their recipes and stuff.
Yeah, it used to be fan. I mean, I would eat there three nights a week.
And didn't Lolly's kind of come in and take over?
Lolly's is very good. Tampa Bay Brewing Company in Ybor City. And, and another one whose name looks like it's Tchotchke, which I have not been to. Oh, Tchotchke was Monk's. And then Ted Peters' famous smoked fish. Has anybody had that?
Yes.
No.
I have too.
I have too. It's great.
Is fantastic.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to call yourself somebody's famous something, it better be good, and it lives up to the name.
I get the smoked mullet.
Smoked mullet all the time. Yeah,
so
it's
good.
really, really good. Once again, talking about food on this show, I'm absolutely starving. I'll take some smoked mullet. I'll take a White Castle. I'll even settle for a Crystals at this point. Whatever you can give us. All right, Carmen, we got some stuff to give away. What is that stuff?
We do. So we have tickets for Foreigner with Night Ranger, Kid Rock, The Black Crows, and Whiskey Myers, and Chris Stapleton.
All right. You have your choice of tickets as we play a little Who's My Baby's Daddy?
Okay, everybody, this is Maury Povich, and it's time to play Who's My Baby's Daddy?
Lord, I've been done had too many babies, honey. Who is my baby daddy? Girl, I'd be a millionaire if I could ever figure out where I got Cheeto, Limbo, Cracker Jack, Orangelo, K. Martina, Salmonella, Velveeta, Genitalia, Catfish, Leroy, Cocoa Puffs and Pluto, Penelope, Jack Daniels, Buford, and Lamangelo. Who is my baby daddy? Don't even two of these children even look alike. Aloe Vera, Maybelline, Gingivitis, Brill Cream, Cruix, NyQuil, Gangsta Q and Daffodil, Ron Bacardi, Captain Morgan, D. Martorius and DeLorean, Gynolotrum and Felicia, Chlamydia Champagne. Who named these children and how many of them is it? Why they always want to come live with me anyway? Ask them who their daddy is. Look over yonder, they go. Nova Scotia, Bubblicious, Cuponita, Gonorrhea, Ice Bucket, Batuglia, Visine, and Margarita, Percolator, Terminator, Velcro, and Taekwondo, Varicella, Chromosome, Obstetria, and Shathid. That's the ignorant one right there, Shathid. Who is these baby daddies? I wish I knew. I'd show sue him for some child support, honey. Shoot.
There you go. Shirley Q. Licker sings that song. A song we stole from a radio station in California called Lamont and Tonelli. Very good radio show. Thank you for that song. That is, I was just watching the moon mission and the people eating, how they have to eat through tubes up there. What a pain in the ass that must be.
Yeah.
And also, is it cool to be floating around, or is it after day two, you're like, all right, enough of this float? Like, kind of when you get off the cruise ship, you're like, all right, I feel like I'm moving.
Yeah, also with the toilet breaking every hour, it's like, come on.
I would just crap in the air. Air crap.
Seems safe. I don't think you can, yeah.
No, I don't know. I got an email about White Castle.
Oh.
It said, do not go to the White Castle in Claremont. It is disgusting, and the burgers were all wet. They're supposed to be wet. What? They're steamed. That's the whole point of them. Yeah, we're expecting that.
Tell this person.
You do not know. They do not know.
Get out of here.
They're
Go to hell.
unfamiliar. Let me get a contestant real quick. Good morning. Who is this?
Hey, good morning. It's Glenn.
Glenn, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm fantastic. Do you have children, Glenn?
I have 5.
Whoa! You should be really good at this game. We're going to give you her side of the story, then his side of the story, then we'll talk about it, Glenn, and you, sir, will decide whether he is or is not the baby's daddy. Here's her side of the story first. Here we go.
I'm sick and tired of that no good, bitch-ass Julius denying our kids. I am 100% sure that Julius is years, Julius have done nothing for my baby.
All Julius has done for my baby is buy her one case of Pampers.
Julius has missed every holiday you can name, and today I'm fed up.
Both of our kids look exactly like Julius. They're sisters. He's just too stupid to realize it.
Today, we're going to prove that he is the father, and he's going to take care of our kids whether he like it or not.
I'm so stupid. I was like, why would you buy a kid a case of peppers?
Yeah.
Peppers. It doesn't make no sense.
Kid loves
Pampers. Pampers, I think is what she said. So 2 kids, 2 girls. He's denying both of them. She says that they both look like him. Let's find out what Julius has to say for himself. Here we go.
Y'all girls need to get it straight. I'm not the father of y'all kids. Shamika, one of your own family members told me I was not Tania's father. You a last shady woman, and I don't have time for your games. And you, Tiara, I will always catch you on the phone with other guys. Maybe one of them is the father. Both of y'all are in my business for no reason. And I can't wait till Maury say, hey, I'm not the father.
I feel like she is talking to other guys, but I feel like he is the father of both of those babies. Galvin?
Well, she got me with the 100% and then 200%, which is impossible.
That's right.
So I'm going to say that he is the father of neither of the kids.
So I say yes, you say no, Gio.
Right. 200%, I think he's the father of both.
Okay. So, Glenn, we got 2 yeses, 1 no, but it's up to you, sir, father of 5 children. Is he or is he not the baby's daddy?
I'm going to say he is.
He is. So we got 2 yeses, 3 yeses, 1 no. Let's find out from Maury and find out who's right. Here we go.
When it comes to 3-year-old Tania, Julius, you are the father. All right. Okay, Shamika, be quiet, please. When it comes to 8-month-old Tariana, Julius, you are the father.
I like the audience member. Did you hear that guy?
No.
That's your baby.
Congratulations, Glenn. You got it right. I will put you on hold. Carmen will grab you here during the break, and we'll hook you up with your choice of prizes. Thank you for playing, sir.
2 up, 2 down.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Man, I got to tell you, if I went into that thinking for sure I'm not this kid's father, neither one of these kids, and then you get a double whammy that I am after all the bad things I just said about them and the mama.
Yeah,
and
those, you got to deal with those 2, too.
I wonder if they ever do, like, Where Are They Now or follow-ups to any of the Maury's.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do with the baby's daddy's ones, but
I would imagine they visit a lot of graveyards. I'm sorry.
Joe?
Yes.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
You're awfully quiet.
No.
You stressing out over this camera?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean,
Joe's
you
been
know,
white balancing.
Why'd you break it?
I did not break it. It's a very difficult. There's no actual white balance button. It's just a box cam, so everything's automatic. So you got to keep turning it on and off until it catches up.
My God.
It's a pain in the ass.
You got 2 of them up there. Where do those 2 go to?
Those 2, one of them goes to Gio, and the other one goes to the guest, where Ian's going to be sitting.
That's right. Ian Beckel's doing at the top of the hour, and if having Ian there wasn't good enough, Ian hung out with Spanish this weekend.
Oh,
and none of us know anything about it other than the fact that they hung out. Like I'm dying to know, but I wanted to wait till he came in the studio.
Yeah.
How do you know about that?
He texted me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I text him and said, I'll just bring this part up now. I text him and I said, I heard a rumor that you're coming on the cruise. And he wrote back and said, confirmed. And I said, oh, that's great news. And then we talked a little bit more about the fact that he's rooming with Dizzy and that they'll probably shut that room down within the first 48 hours.
Yeah. Does he know that they're going to get searched?
Right.
Yeah.
And security storms the room?
And then the second thing he said was, I hung out with Spanish this weekend. And I said, how did that go? And he said, good. And I said, weird. And that was it. So we'll find out today exactly how that went. I mean, listen, before he even gets here, I hope that he's normal now and everything is good. You know what I mean? Like, I want him to be happy and I want him to be good. I just don't want him to be here.
Yeah.
That's you know what I mean? So I don't have any bad feelings against him. I actually hope he's doing well.
It ended weird between you and him because you have not talked to him since he was on the show.
Just 2 weird texts.
Yeah.
One about crypto and one about catching up, but the catching up was a little too soon. And the crypto one made me some money, so I appreciate that.
That's good.
Yeah, not mad at that. And then also, I was friends with Spanish for so long and close with him and trusted him with everything, and I don't want anything bad to happen to him. Certainly don't want him to be messed up on drugs or anything like that, which I'm not saying he is. I just don't know what his deal is.
If he reached out to you now, would you go hang out? like Ian is?
I don't know if I want to hang out with him. I'm still annoyed at the way everything ended, and then finding out some of the things afterwards, the whole I'm not a doctor thing and all that. It kind of bugs me. But I don't. If I saw him out, I wouldn't be like, no. I wouldn't nope him. You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, hey, what's up? You know?
So your first interaction isn't, hey, let's hang out. You know what I mean? There's got to be.
Yeah, I don't really know. Like, I don't want an apology, and I don't plan on apologizing to him. Like, I don't want any closure or anything. I just hope that if I see him, we could be cordial and talk to each other.
Do you take his phone call if he calls you?
I don't. Probably not.
Right to voicemail?
Yeah. I'll take a text.
And it says, hey, can we talk?
Yeah, I'll text.
It says, hey, can I call you?
Yeah, I probably would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate him. I really don't. And there may be, he may have.
I don't think it's hate. It's just awkward there. It seems like.
I have all these things that I think were going on, or I think what was happening to him and what he was going through. If he confirms some of that when we were talking, I'd be like, okay, it makes a little bit more sense. Or if he denies it but says, no, that wasn't it, this is it, that would make more sense too. So then I could just see that, what he was going through. But do we really need to visit all that? I don't know.
If
It's
he said,
over.
I want to come on the show and clear the air.
100%. Tomorrow.
Clear the schedule.
Yeah, well.
Listen to me. My mother would try to talk to me about stuff all the time, and I'd say, don't do it unless you plan on getting on the air. I don't want to have any heartfelt conversations with anybody.
A call, nah. Text, no way. Meet up, no. Random interaction, no. You want to come on the show? 100%.
Yeah. Do you know why? A couple of reasons. One, this is show involved.
Oh, I agree.
It involves everybody, but it involves the listeners as well. Okay? Because they're a part of the show. They've been dedicated to the show for years. They deserve the same amount of answers that we get on the show. And if they can get it firsthand as opposed to hearing it secondhand from us, that'd be a different story.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm all for that. The other thing is there's no manipulating what was said and what wasn't when it's all been said in front of everybody. You know, there's been plenty of people that are like, let's have a meeting, and you have a meeting, and then they change the narrative of the meeting when they go later. I'm like, that's not how it went down at all. But now when you do it on the air, there's no room for that. Everybody heard it. They know exactly what happened.
There it is. Open invite.
That's it. Yeah. There's been a lot of things that go down on this show that people thought it was a good idea to call this show live on the air and air things out. Then all of a sudden the tables got turned, and now people are out of jobs.
Yeah, phone call never ends well.
Well, it ends well for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm saying for the person on the phone.
For the person on the phone.
Yeah. You're not going to win that ever.
No. So, all right. With that being said, we must take a break. Ian due here at the top of the hour. Hopefully we'll see how his weekend went, and we'll find out how he ended up on the cruise. I'm glad he made it. I'm glad he's going.
This is great.
Yeah. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Baseball is back, and we at The Bone are ready for the Rays home opener at the Trop. And since it's Bone and the home opener, we're calling it The Boner.
Nope, we're not calling it that.
Well, I put Bone and opener together.
No, yeah, I get it. But let's just stick to the script on this one.
Got it. Come hang out with Senning Show and The Bone at Ferg's Sports Bar and Grill today. Broadcasting live from 1 to 4 p.m. to kick off the Rays home opener. Get your chance to win Budweiser gear, Bone hats, Bud buckets, tickets to upcoming Rays games, and a whole bunch more. It's time to raise up, Bone fam. We'll see you today at 1, live at Ferg's with Senning Show and 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Hillsborough County with a couple of wrecks. The first one southbound 301. It's at Stacy Road. In the clearing stages now, but still very big delays. Avoid it completely if you can. Also watch for a wreck causing delays. Dale Mabry, that one's near Fletcher. I'm Monica with traffic. Right now at Bob's Carpet and Flooring, get 3 rooms of carpet fully installed starting at just $9.99. That's carpet, pad, and installation. They're more than just carpet. They've got laminate, hardwood, vinyl, and tile. Head on over to Bob's Carpet and Flooring, 17 Tampa area locations, or go to bobscarpetandflooring.com.
Captain Zach Sturm here for my friends at Rivard Buick GMC. Refund season equals upgrade season. And right now is the best time to do it with up to $14,500 off new 2026 GMC Sierra 1500. 1800s? Or how about a 2026 GMC Canyon AT4 lease for just $299 a month for 36 months with $3,000 down? $299 a month. With prices and inventory like this, it's no wonder Rivard Buick GMC is the #2 GMC dealer in the country. Visit RivardBuickGMC.com today. GMC, we are professional grade.
Gas prices are up, so saving money where you can matters. That's where Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richey comes in. With more inventory than any Kia dealer in Tampa, we buy more so you save more. Lease a new 2026 Kia K5 GT line for just $125 a month. Shop over 850 vehicles today at KenGanleyKiaNewportRichey.com. Gas prices are high. Your car payment doesn't have to be at Ken Ganley Kia.
For offer details, call 727-853-1393.
When choosing an engagement ring, the diamond is important. But just as important, the ring itself, the setting, the look. She doesn't want ordinary. She wants something that she's dreamed about her whole life. Something that reflects her style and personality. And that's where International Diamond Center comes in. IDC is the only jeweler here that carries all the top bridal designers. Rings that other stores aren't even allowed to offer. Thousands to choose from. An IDC ring is unlike any other. Artistic, innovative design, handcrafted precision, exceptional detail and quality. And to complete the look, no other jeweler has our selection of dazzling diamonds. Whether you're looking for a scintillating natural diamond or an eye-catching lab-grown diamond, IDC's experts can show you all the options. So there's no compromise. At IDC, we have all the tools to create the ring of her dreams. No compromises, no cut corners, nothing short of perfection. In a world filled with ordinary, for this once-in-a-lifetime moment, choose extraordinary. Choose International Diamond Center. Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Attention all tradesmen, make a positive change for your future with the help of Camtech School of Construction. In just 4 short weekends, you'll be ready to ace the contractor's exam. Attend a free seminar this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at Embassy Suites USF, 1-800-875-PASS. CamTechSchool.com.
Roz, are you excited to make this commercial with the Thaddeus Bullard?
Absolutely. 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped people find a lawyer and doctor after a crash for over 25 years.
And now they're a proud partner of the Boys and Girls Club of Tampa Bay.
Helping is an Ask Gary move.
Call 1-800-ASK-GARY.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Congrats to Adrian and Mary, last year's winners of the $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, installation is included and most windows are installed in under 8 weeks with a lifetime guarantee that's going to transfer when you sell your home. And now is your chance to win them for free. Just text the word WOW to 20129 to win $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. Text WOW to 20129.
I remember brushing my hair and looking down and thinking, oh my gosh, do I have any hair left? I used to look at women with thick, beautiful hair and think, why doesn't my hair look like that?
My thinning hair is making me feel so old.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need hair volume from New Nordic. With clinically proven ingredients like apple extract, biotin, and millet, Hair Volume nourishes your hair follicles to promote thicker, healthier-looking hair. Say goodbye to shedding, thin, and dull hair, and hello to thick, healthy hair with Hair Volume.
Since taking Hair Volume, the shedding has all but stopped. Now, instead of being jealous of other women's hair, I have friends who are jealous of mine.
My hairdresser couldn't believe the difference in my hair. Now she's using Hair Volume too.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com, or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
Progressive knows that for business owners, vacations hit different. But hey, at least you finally took a vacation. And look at that. You only answered 53 calls, 84 emails, onboarded 1 new hire, and covered for Chris while he's out on paternity leave, and you did it all from a kayak. Because you, my friend, know how to relax. All right, you may not know how to take a day off, but you do know both your personal and business auto insurance needs can be covered in one place with Progressive. So at least that's relaxing, right? Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations.
It's tax time, y'all. If you want to file free, this next one's for you.
Now taxes is so free.
Love that
that jam. Up next, commercials.
Intuit TurboTax Free Edition. See if you qualify at TurboTax.com/free. Don't miss the deadline. File by 4/15. No schedules except for earned income tax credit, child tax credit, student loan interest, and Schedule 1A.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com. This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Variable clouds in the forecast for your Monday. Few showers around this afternoon. Rain chance at about 40% with your high in the mid-80s. Breezy and mild tonight with a low in the mid-60s and lots of clouds. Windy with some showers around for Tuesday afternoon. 60% on that rain chance with a high in the upper 70s.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
On the Mike Calta Show, it's 1025 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are our phone numbers if you'd like to call the show and be a part of the program. In the studio with us is Ian Beckles, a very felt Ian Beckles. You were I know you were fasting for a certain amount of time. What else have you been doing extra?
Just not acting crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Drinking? No, you don't drink.
I'm not a drinker.
Yeah.
I definitely wired my brain. Like
right.
I went to Fleming's on Saturday.
Yeah.
And I got there. They got a new cut of perineal or something that's the inside of the ribeye. It's amazing.
Okay.
One of the best cuts I ever had.
Right.
And this probably looked like a 10-ounce steak.
Yeah.
I couldn't even finish it.
Yeah.
Like my eating habit. Like I used to be able to eat a big ribeye and a potato and a salad and blah, blah. And now I just don't want to eat as much.
Yeah.
You know?
I plan on trying to rewire after the cruise. Like I told my wife the other day, I'm like, I really feel lazy. Like I want to start working out, but it makes no sense to do it right now. I'm going to go and tear it up next week.
Yeah,
this week.
I don't like the attitude, but okay.
No, I know, but it's realistic is what it is.
Is it?
For me, it is.
There's always
for
an
you,
excuse.
For you, it is, yes.
For me, it is. I know that there's going to be, listen, I know I can get on a treadmill and I can walk today and tomorrow, but then on Wednesday, I'm blowing it all by going to drink and eat ice cream and the
You think
whole
the
deal.
cruise has a treadmill?
Yeah, I'm not using it. I'm on vacation.
I'm on vacation.
I'm not
too,
wired like
I'm
that.
I'm going to get up in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk.
On the cruise.
Because, they have a
100%.
track.
I'll see you there.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I think since me and Johnny B did this contest the 28th,
right,
I've not gone a day without walking.
Also, the thing about it, too, is when you get up in the morning and you walk or run on the treadmill and do that stuff, you feel better, and then you go to breakfast and you go, all right, well, it's now I'm in a negative state.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So you can eat a little.
Yeah.
But your mind will want you to eat good stuff because your brain is different.
Yeah.
Especially, too, whenever you run or walk or do anything and you see how far you went and then you see the calories you burned and then you go, well, I'm not going to eat that. That's like 7 miles on a plate right there. That's insane, you know?
Yeah, I get it. I get all this stuff that you're saying that makes sense. But I'm going on a cruise this week, and I'm going to go there and have a great time and have fun.
And you should.
Yeah, and then I'm going to come back and try to get my life together.
Well, listen, a lot of people come to me for wisdom because I'm old. That's what just happens.
Right. You do look wise.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's the white beard and the black skin. There was a young lady came in. She goes, well, you've inspired me. I'm going to start my diet in August. And I was like,
too far away.
You know what I said? I go, no, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you could, whatever you can start today.
Right.
Just start something.
Yeah.
And just head in the right direction. That's
I get you. I'll tell you, we went to the brisket shop on Saturday. It's very easy to spend $300 on barbecue there while you're there.
I'm finding it's easy to spend $300 about everywhere.
Yeah.
Just about everywhere, yeah.
It was fantastic, man. It really was. And then you take home half the stuff that you ordered anyways.
Yeah, and real talk, if it wasn't for my literal brother, Jorge, working at Fleming's, I wouldn't be there as much.
Yeah?
Like, that hurts my pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Hurts my pocket.
Fleming's, but I mean, I tell you, it's worth it. You get money's worth, yeah.
Penny.
Yeah.
I've never got a bad thing. You had their corn brulee?
Corn brulee.
So good.
Again, Ian, I would eat it out of your belly button. It is. I have it in my refrigerator right now. I have leftover, yeah.
And can I tell you something? Leftover, even better.
Yep.
You should try it, Calvin.
Yeah. No, don't try
Leftover.
it. Don't try it. Don't try it. Yeah. Ian Beckles is here with us, and the exciting news this week is that Ian is going on the cruise.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Is that the exciting news? Or?
I think, well, I mean, there's more to talk about, but yes, I think that's great news. I'm happy that you're going. I know you wanted to go, and
Yes,
I know
I
the
did.
station was too cheap to send you.
Well, they're still too cheap to send me. I have to pay to do it.
Right,
I don't have to pay a lot. Listen, it's all good.
I feel like, though, somebody should give you a warning before you go.
About what?
Because you're rooming with Dizzy.
What is the warning?
He's already on the no-fly list.
Listen, I'm very aware of my
He's being watched.
surroundings before I go.
But know that they rated his room last time, so that
Flipping
when he
over
gets
mattresses.
when he gets in this time, they're going to be already looking at him.
They
Just
tossed
giving you a
his
heads
cell.
up. Yeah.
I'm got a little MacGyver in me.
Yeah. Oh, I think you're fine.
That's not you.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not
if
you.
If they're searching him, they're going to search me.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Did
That's
they
what
search
I would
Tom
worry
last
about.
year?
Who?
Did they search his roommate?
Probably, yeah.
I gotta
Yes.
tell you,
It was
I feel
Tom, right?
I feel like this year they're gonna be like, oh, this guy brought security with him now.
And they searched other rooms outside of his. It wasn't just his room that they searched.
Why they hate like that?
Because they don't want you to bring. They say they don't want you to bring weed back. Bring it on the boat
That's
isn't that
fine.
big of a deal,
Then we're not
especially
gonna have
since
a
it's
problem.
legal. Yeah.
We're not going to have a problem.
No.
I'm not going to go to the Bahamas and bring their weed.
I actually think it's not even bad having the weed. I think that you're not allowed to smoke in the room. I think that's the problem.
I don't know if that was. I think Dizzy, there was alarms going off, and I just don't know if he. No doubt about that. He was him and his girl at the time.
Right.
There was alarms and sirens.
Yeah.
And like
They had eyes on him.
because we were
early.
not being inconspicuous to what I
Right,
we
right.
were just everywhere
Well,
doing everything.
My sister told me yesterday, who does not smoke, to my knowledge, that they came and knocked on her door because it set an alarm off, and she was blow drying her hair.
Really?
And she goes, I opened the door and I was like, yeah, and they're like, our alarm went off. She's like, all right, come in. They came in and they're like, what are you doing? She goes, I was just blow drying my hair. And they asked her if you could blow dry it somewhere else, and then she goes, well, I would if you guys didn't have one plug in the whole place, and it's right here, you know. So evidently the heat from the hairdryer or whatever set the smoke detector off.
I would never smoke in a room, though.
No,
That's
but I think that's
crazy.
it. I think that's it. If you don't smoke in the room, you smoke out on the balcony. Come use my balcony. Smoke out there if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually. Young lady's name is from Accent.
Diane.
I'm gonna hit her up when I get there and
Yeah.
see if we can get a balcony, because a balcony to me would be.
I would hit her up before you get there.
No, I already talked to her, and she said when we get there, we have to go and see if there's anything
See if there's
available.
anything in there. Gotcha. Okay.
I wouldn't know the feeling, Ian. Sounds wonderful.
To have a balcony?
Balcony, yeah. Sounds great.
Well, I saw Mike's room after being in mine for three days.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm glad I didn't see yours earlier.
Yeah.
Because I would have been like, you know.
But that happened to me. I used to have a normal room, which I was very happy with, and then I walked by a room with the door open when they were cleaning, and I went, what is this? And then I stayed on the room on Bert's cruise, the Oprah room, and once you get the Oprah suite, you can't ever imagine having any room different than that.
I would think there's got to be rooms in between the one my son and I had and yours. The discrepancy, like yours was 4 times.
That's my room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yours was 4 times the size of mine.
Okay.
We had 2 tiny beds where our feet were almost touching.
Right.
And like 2 of us couldn't get off the bed at the same time and walk.
Right.
So your bed.
Now
could run
imagine
sprints.
that. My son is going, and there's 4 people in that same room.
Impossible.
The beds
No
fall
way.
down from the top. Yes.
That room is going to stink.
I told Joey's going to end up in my room. That's what's going to happen. Yeah.
Because just me, my son and I, 2 big dudes,
Right.
shoes and feet, like it's. Ugh.
I get it. I get it.
Have Disney come in there; it'll just smell like weed.
Yeah.
It'll be
That's
fine.
Yeah. So I'm glad you're going.
Yes.
I hope you get the accommodations that you deserve.
Either way, I'll be fine.
Figure it out.
I'm
That's
not
the
that
thing.
fancy.
It's kind of like Vegas. It's all you just need is room to sleep.
That's it.
Yeah. Good. This is going to be a good time.
I will.
Anything that you need to do before we go? Are you prepared to go?
I'm not a prepared type person. I just make things happen. Like on Wednesday, I'll just and it'll be all done.
Yeah, because
I don't stress. I'm not a stressed guy. Yeah.
You don't need to bring day shoes and night shoes.
That's not true.
You bring night shoes?
I'm a very overpacker.
Oh, okay.
But I have simple stuff. I get shorts, tank tops, hoodies, Crocs.
Yeah, I get you.
I'm keeping it easy breezy.
Easy breezy?
Easy breezy. Yeah. I always do, though. I just what I need. And sometimes I'm like, well, didn't have enough. We're in this shirt again. I don't care. We're on a cruise.
Yeah. All right,
That's the thing. No one cares.
Yeah, nobody's keeping track.
It's not
Nobody's
a
keeping
fashion.
track of my tank tops.
Yeah. Like, I know somebody who brings like 3 suitcases.
Oh, no.
That's
crazy.
You know what I mean? But again, they want to change and look cute and wear dresses.
I don't like to say cute. I like to look handsome.
Yes, you like to look handsome. But I'm like me. I have the the vacuum seal bags.
Yeah.
And I have a portable thing to like vacuum that I can bring with me.
Suck it out.
To suck it out. But that way, me and Chad can use one suitcase, and we even put a case of water in it with us.
So I know a guy that didn't change his clothes the entire cruise.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're looking at me, baby.
Did he even wear clothes, or was he wearing just a robe?
I'm bringing a day robe, a night robe, and a tracksuit. That's it.
Yeah.
You bringing a tracksuit?
So you need.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We're all bringing tracksuits.
I know, but my existence is almost tracks. Like a hoodie and a sweat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess, like Carmen's wedding. I didn't go buy something for Carmen's wedding.
Right, you had it.
Yeah, I can throw things again.
All right. We are very excited that we're getting a second use out of our tracksuits.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Because I think my wife and my daughter's tracksuits are going to go to my niece and my nephew who are coming on the cruise, and now they have a second life on the tracksuits.
I didn't actually post this, but I actually took a video of you and your family walking in with a tracksuit, and I was like, "Here comes royalty! Look at the royalty coming in! You guys are all glistening with your gold."
That is so crazy.
Right, man.
I love looking like a crazy Russian prince in that thing,
That's
though.
beautiful.
Yeah. And then some guy there had the same tracksuit on.
I saw that.
Yeah.
And he works at Chamber, I think.
Yeah.
One of the
I
coaches,
took a
yeah.
picture with him, and I found it on my phone this weekend. I was like, "Who's this dude?"
Big
That
bone
fella.
fella. Big bone fella.
Yeah.
That was Coach Martin. He's the baseball coach.
Yep. He knows how to dress.
Yep.
He's got style. All right. Talk to Ian this weekend. And what night do you have the Black Widow at Dignitary Cafe?
The Black Widow being Spanish or the
No, the pool player.
Jeanette Lee was at their Friday night.
Yeah.
Friday, and she had a little get together. She's in the APA. I guess she created it. It's some league, and some people signed up, and we're gonna do a Dignitary team. But I want to put together a celebrity pool tournament. We'll have celebrity. I asked John Setting. I asked Drew. I asked a bunch of people. If you guys play, I'd like to have it just to see who's the best pool player out there, so we could talk smack.
I am not a good pool player.
But hey, if you go in a celebrity pool tournament with a bunch of schleps, it's possible you win.
Yeah.
It's possible. You won't, but it's possible.
Yeah.
I grew up with a pool table.
Me too.
I can play, not great. I haven't played for a long time, so we'll see.
Well, this is the thing with you, because I'm the same as you. When there was a time where I'd be like, I could play. But if you don't pick up a stick in a long time, but if you pick the stick up and play for a couple weeks, it'll all come back.
And your table is regulation size.
It is a 9-footer.
Yeah,
and everything is regulation.
Yeah.
Yes,
and I'm not used to playing on a table like that. I'm used to playing on a bar table.
Yeah, If you're good on that 9-footer,
an
8-footer is going to see me.
How was it that the Black Widow came into your place? Did she just kind of show up, or did somebody invite her? Or how'd that
This
happen?
guy Keith that does some stuff with distribution. She's doing stuff in kava bars because kava bars all have pool tables.
Right.
So this makes sense.
Yeah.
So she's drinking kava now, and she's drinking some kratom. She's had some physical stuff and car crashes and stuff, back surgeries.
Did she have cancer?
A couple times.
Yeah. She still looks beautiful.
She looks amazing.
I saw her
She
video
looks
of her
amazing,
shooting pool at your place, and she looked great.
I watched some videos, past videos of her.
Yeah.
I knew of her. When you watch past videos, she was badass, though.
Yeah.
Like, she rolled up in the black, like Johnny Cash, like mean mugging cats.
Yeah.
And just, I love that.
Yeah.
I love a strong, I met Danica Patrick once.
Yeah.
She was so strong. Like, you have to be strong to be in NASCAR and be a woman.
She sat down with us, and I said to her, I'm going to tell you something. I said, I always just assumed people would talk about how hot you were, that, yeah, she's hot because she's in NASCAR with a bunch of dudes. She's the only girl there. Of course she's hot.
Yeah.
I said, and she totally got it and played along with it. She's like, yeah, of course. And she goes, now you look at me in front of other girls. And I was like, no, that's what I'm trying to say. Even now, watching you in front of other girls, you are very good looking.
She's attractive.
She's very pretty.
The one thing I took out of it is when she walked in the studio, I shook her hand and I looked her in the face and she looked me in the face and she was proving a point.
Right.
Like she shook my hand.
Yeah.
Like I'm an athlete.
Right.
And I looked at her and I'll go, okay.
I know her now. I'm dealing with.
Okay, because she didn't shake my hand like a dainty woman.
Right.
She was like, I ain't no punk now. And I like that.
I have to tell you, it's something I don't think that I could ever do.
What's that?
NASCAR? Be a NASCAR driver. Like the amount of, I'm just too much of a chicken to do a lot of that stuff.
Well, you just wouldn't win, but you can still go around in circles.
I know, but you really have to go around the circles at a certain speed in order to maintain the banks and stuff.
But the list of things you can't do is a long list.
I'll fight a bobcat, though. I'll fight a bobcat.
You fight one.
Yeah. Didn't say I was going to win.
My cat Smokey, if my cat Smokey's pissed and comes at you, you might lose that one.
Yeah.
He's 15 pounds. You don't mess around.
I understand.
For real.
Some girl was at my house this weekend, my son's friend's girlfriend, and she loved the cat. And I go, why don't you take her? Why don't you take her home? That's what I'm dying. I'm dying to one day just tell my daughter, hey, the cat's gone.
Do you have a cat?
Yeah. You never saw my midget cat?
Actually, I didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
The legs are...
Yeah, it's intimidating.
A little bit.
I don't like it. All right, listen to me. We got to get to the big stuff. I heard you hung out with Spanish this week.
I did.
I want all the details. I'm going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to dive right into that next. The first Spanish sighting in some time with Ian Beckles next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. 102.5 The Bone. Where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Earlier accidents cleared up and out of your way, so it looks good to wrap up your Monday morning commute. That's on all the major roadways, including the Veterans Expressway and the Leroy Selman Expressway. Bay Area bridges also running up to speed in both directions. I'm Monica with traffic.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE. A man hit on his way to work filed a $10,000 claim. Denied. After 5 surgeries, Farah and Farah fought for him and won a $2.2 million verdict. Let him cook, Tampa.
If you or someone you know suffered any injuries involving a deployed airbag, you could be entitled to compensation. Morgan & Morgan has already recovered millions. Get America's largest injury law firm fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
The Hard Rock Bet Party is on, and you're on the guest list. Sign up today and double your winnings on your first 10 bets. That's right. You could double your winnings on your first 10 bets. And I'm telling you, you're betting on everything. Baseball is back. You're betting on baseball. Nothing makes a baseball game more exciting than a friendly wager. Plus, basketball, UFC, boxing, and so much more. And the biggest golf tournament of the year tees off in Augusta this weekend. And whether you just want to pick a winner to slip on the jacket or live bet the action hole by hole, swing for the green on Hard Rock Bet. What's that? You don't have the app yet? Simply go to the App Store and download it now for free, or you can sign up live at hardrock.bet. Sign up and immediately start betting on all your favorite sports. Nothing makes it more exciting than putting down a bet and winning big. It's Hard Rock Bet. Download it today. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call or text 833-PLAY-WISE.
Have you been told your car has negative equity? For a limited time, Brandon Honda will cover up to $5,000 of your negative equity. Plus, when you buy a new Honda from Brandon Honda, you're getting the #1 resale value brand in the country. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get a brand new CRV for just $229 per month. New Accords just $179 per month. Or get a brand new Civic for an incredible $169 per month. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com. Call 813-575-7725 for complete details.
Are you struggling with bad feet? Here at the Good Feet store, we hear a lot about foot pain, but we also hear about back, knee, and hip pain. I'd like you to hear what Kelsey, a kinesiologist, has to say about the Good Feet arch support system.
As an exercise specialist, I've seen all kinds of things that people try to put in their shoes to get out of pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that they support all 4 arches in the foot.
So did you know you had 4 arches in each foot? Most shoes and inserts only support one. Maybe that's the reason all the remedies you've tried in the past just didn't work.
When the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy. You're going to feel better. Being able to move freely means everything to me. And good movement starts with the feet.
Stop by one of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com. Good Feet arch supports are HSA and FSA eligible. The only place to get the Good Feet solution is at the Good Feet store. Come in for a free test walk today.
A multi-billion-dollar settlement is paying claims for up to 21 years. If you were exposed to weed killers at work or at home, your rights are affected. If you or your family has or had non-Hodgkin lymphoma, you could receive $6,000 to $165,000 or more. This settlement impacts you even if you're not sick, because this blood cancer can take 10 to 15 years to appear. If you stay in the settlement, you give up your right to sue. Learn more at weedkillerclass.com or call 888-403-8201. Paid for by the Roundup Settlement.
You know, when something breaks at your house, you don't want to have to guess who to call. That's why I stick with Hawkins Service Co. They handle air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, even pool equipment, and they've been taking care of Bay Area homeowners for over 30 years. With more than 4,000 5-star reviews and real service guarantees, new customers save 10% off on any service when you mention the bone. Schedule today at HawkinsServiceCo.com. Hawkins Service Company, one call handles it all.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today.
Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit NoTimeToWait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Veterans and active duty service members. When your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. An elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She could get a deal. Book telehealth if she feels.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like a staff accountant at the height of tax season.
Congrats. Looks like the company owes, $50 in taxes. How about that?
That seems low. Why only 50?
Why do you care so much? It's not your money.
This is the job for sponsored jobs. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
A world of taste awaits at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay during the Food, Wine, and Garden Festival. Guests can sip and savor their way through flavorful eats and treats while enjoying 20 live concert performances, all included with park admission. The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival returns Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays now through May 10th, 2026.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Variable clouds in the forecast for your Monday. Few showers around this afternoon. Rain chance at about 40% with your high in the mid-80s. Breezy and mild tonight with a low in the mid-60s and lots of clouds. Windy with some showers around for Tuesday afternoon. 60% on that rain chance with a high in the upper 70s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to the Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
Straight up 9:30 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. I will grab your phone calls as they come in this morning. Ian Beckles is here in the studio with us. I'm trying to think if I was like, I can't play pool, but I could play whatever. I don't have any of the backups. I can't play darts.
Foosball.
Any of that stuff. Foosball.
You can play foosball?
I can play foosball, but air hockey, anybody can play that.
That's not true.
I didn't say play it well.
Okay.
I could play it.
And being Canadian, I'm swole up on air hockey.
Air hockey, I like to play air hockey.
A lot of air hockey.
I remember playing with my son when he was younger, and I would not let him win.
And those games where you twist the things, like I don't know what they call those.
That's foosball.
No.
What?
Foosball.
Oh, you mean the hockey one? The bubble hockey.
Yeah, the bubble hockey.
Yeah. You know how long Pete tried to get one of those for his house? He wanted a bubble hockey so bad.
How can we get Pete has all the money?
I know. No, it was just, I think it was a specific one that he wanted. And he couldn't find it anywhere. But it's so funny you say that. But you go to Pete's house and it's a very understated house.
Other than his pool,
it's a beautiful house. But it's not showy by any means. It's very nice. And other than the pool, the fire cauldron.
I've known Pete, like I said, longer than you.
Right.
And I just know Pete to be a hustler.
Yeah, always.
That's it.
Since day one.
Like he doesn't. What does he do? He makes money.
Yeah, Pete never doesn't have an iron in the fire.
And he's
always something going.
Top 5 most personal people I've ever met.
Yeah.
Like he will walk in any room and just not care and just insert himself and just be comfortable.
Genuinely a nice guy.
For the longest time, whenever I first got down here, and Mike, Pete, this, that, whatever, I go, what does he do? And Mike would be like, I don't know. I don't know.
It's
he
really
does a
weird
lot of stuff, though.
because he did a lot of stuff and nothing ever illegal. And it's interesting because Pete and I. We saw so many people that we were like, because we were poor as can be, and we were friends with so many guys who were running hustlers and scams and dealing drugs, and when they all had money and nice cars, and we were like,
I know
we could be doing all this, and we didn't. We stayed out of it, and we did it the right way.
Pete the sports geek wasn't rolling around in the fancy cars.
Pete the sports geek was driving a Beretta with the headliner on your head as you drove down the road.
Yes, he was.
Poor Pete. One time we were driving to a Bush concert. Bush was playing at Amalie Arena, whatever it was called at the time. And we were driving, and these two guys pulled next to us in the car. They had their windows rolled down. Now, keep in mind, did not know that in the car was me and Pete, and in the backseat were 3 of my friends from New York.
Okay.
They happened to be visiting. We're on our way to the thing, and this guy looks at us, and he's drinking a beer, and then when he's done with the beer, he just whips the bottle at the car and takes off. So Pete goes after him. This is before guns, too. Pete goes after him, and I start looking for something to throw at that car, and we don't have any drinks in the car or anything, so I find this hunk of metal. We pull up next to it, and I well it at their car. Boom, smashes the side. They pull off the exit, take off. And Pete's like, oh, man. And I go, what? He goes, you just threw the key to my lug nuts off my So when Pete had a flat tire, they had to weld his tires off.
Wow.
What
would make them throw something? Because I remember one time I was in the parking lot of Dignitary, and you and Pete didn't know you were coming.
Right.
Rolled up just all of a sudden and opened the windows.
Yeah.
I was ready to run.
Yeah.
I'm
well,
I'm going to be shot.
Do you want to know that this is why I talk about these things all the time? This is why I'll confront the guy who waves a gun and all that stuff. I know those guys are never going to use it. Not ever, but here's what the thing is, Ian, and this is a mental problem on my part.
Okay.
He said the guy would never use the gun.
I will lose sleep at night if I don't do something, So that guy threw a beer bottle at our car and got away with it. And I was so frustrated and so mad it was ruining my night. And then we get to the gig, and we all work at 98 Rock at the time. And there's a 98 Rock tent set up outside. So we go over to the tent, And my buddy DJ comes over and he goes, "You're not going to believe this." And I go, "What?" He goes, "Look who's over there."
No.
And it was the guys from the thing. No. And the guy had long curly hair. And he was online to get a beer. And I walked up behind him and I just reached my hand into his hair and grabbed as hard as I could. I had a fist so tight that I don't know that if I could voluntarily open my hand. And the guy was petrified.
Yes, he was.
And they didn't want to have anything to do with anything. And then I remember one of the guys that worked at the radio station came over at the time. Might have been Mike Olivero. Was like, "You can't do this here. You just left the Tens. You work for the station. You can't do this." And I let the guy go. And in my hand was about 5 inches of hair, of curly hair in my hand. And I thought, all right, that's enough.
You should have pummeled him anyways.
The thing was,
I get it. You can't do that there.
You can't do it there. And I was just hanging out at the 90 Rock 10. A lot of people recognize us, and we were new at the time, so it was like a big deal that we were there. And it was just you couldn't do that. But also, the guy wasn't very big either.
As an older guy, I should tell you that you're crazy for doing that.
Yes. Well, keep in mind, I was like 20-something years old. Yeah.
But you're still built the same way.
Yeah.
I'm still built the same way. Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You are. This happened to me one time. Somebody called us the N-word at West Chase Golf Course, and there was some other people with me, and they were laughing, and finally I found out about it, went to their car, confronted them, and I grabbed the one dude by his collar, and I go, which one of you guys use the N-word? Which guy's a tough guy? I go, him? He goes, no, it wasn't me. I go, which one of you guys is a tough guy? They're all looking at me.
Don't want to rat the right guy.
And I just let him go, and I go, you guys are not tough. You're not.
Yeah.
None of you. I go, I'll mop all of you guys. And my buddies are looking in from over there waiting for something to happen.
Right.
It's not smart.
No, you shouldn't be yelling the N-word.
But I don't care. There's some things you just got to catch an ass whooping for. That's me.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to whoop my ass, that's okay. But I won't be able to sleep.
Right. You take that home with you. You know what I mean?
That's a flaw.
Yeah. I know. It's a mental problem.
Me too.
Yeah. Ian Beckles was hanging out where with Spanish?
Dignitary Cafe.
Now, how does that come about? Does he reach out to you? You reach out to him?
Yeah, he reached out to me. I was literally just chilling at my house.
You reached out to, not Joe, not anybody that he used to work with or live with.
Well, he did reiterate. I think I'm the only one he's talking to, I believe, on the whole station. I don't think I think he talks to Dizzy a little bit.
Okay.
He hit me up at 10 o'clock, and I was sitting at my house, and I said, I'll go by. And he came over about 10:30, and we stayed till about maybe 1.
Where? This is at the cafe?
At the cafe. In the back, we hung out, smoked a little bit, laughed a little bit, and he seems to be going all right. He seems to be peaceful.
I mean, I'm sure he knew that you were going to tell us that he was there.
I told him.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I'm going to bring you up on Monday.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah. I go, that's part of it.
Yeah.
And listen to you speak and listen to him speak.
Yeah.
It's probably like listening to me speak and my ex-wife speak.
Right.
It's somewhere in the middle.
Right.
You're both not bad people. You just had a situation.
Yeah.
That's all. You're not bad people, though.
But but I understand that he was, I'm sorry, I don't really understand. I think that he was in a bad situation.
Okay.
But I don't know what that situation is. Was it his girl? Was it drugs? Was it a combination of both? Why he would lie to us about all the things that he lied to us about? Why he did some of the things that I'm finding out he did now with the whole I'm not a doctor thing. I mean, those sort of things piss me off.
Sure.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm the guy, if somebody comes to me for advice, I come at them real.
Right.
Okay? Because, like, he'll say some things, and I go, he did have your back for a long time.
Yeah.
I've said that.
Right.
But if he had your back for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just
Which also I feel that way about him. He had my back for a long time.
I know. That's the thing. Like, you guys are in a funny place.
Yeah, I'm not.
But you both love each other in a funny way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have said it this morning on the air that I wanted to get. I don't want to hang out with Spanish right now, but if I wanted to get it to a place where if I was a dignitary and he was there, we'd be cool.
I think it would be fine.
Yeah.
You probably would have a little discussion, whatever. But some people were saying to him, "You need to go on air." And I look at him, I go,
"I like that."
But as your friend,
yeah.
And Spanish's friend.
Right.
I would say, yeah, you like that. I would look at Spanish and go, don't do that.
Well,
what how is he going to win that?
I'll tell you. The same way you win everything, by being honest.
See, I said to him, it's a bad idea, and you know it is. For him, you know it is.
It's not a bad idea because I'm not looking to make him look like a bad person.
It's not a bad idea for radio.
But it's also me. I'm not a very emotional guy unless it has to do with this show. Like once we get off, like Ian, if you came on the air and were like, "You're my brother, I love you," and I'm like, "I love you too, brother." But if you said to me off there, I'd be like, "All right, weirdo." Okay. You know what I mean? I get very closed emotionally, and it's not because I'm not a loving guy. I just don't have that about me. And if Spanish wanted to have a conversation between just him and I, it doesn't count, because at the end of it, he takes away what he takes away, and I take away what I take away, and nothing really matters.
I agree.
If somebody wanted to have that conversation on the air, then people can judge for themselves. And I'm not looking to make him the bad guy. Like, I'm not looking to say, you screwed up. He screwed up. He knows it. We don't need to beat it down his throat. Although there may be some things involved that I don't know about. And then I may go, oh, well, I wish you would have told us that. Or maybe I was doing too much of this or too much of that. I should have been cooler with this. You know what I mean? He did have a lot of things on his back, and maybe he broke because of it. Maybe instead of telling me, hey, this is too much, and those things would come out, and it would be a fair conversation. And in the ears of the listeners, it is, I believe, they're owed an explanation as well.
I think there's stuff that he hasn't said yet. I did say to him, that girl's terrible for you. He goes, I agree. Okay, that's the first time.
Are they still together?
No.
Oh.
And he agreed for the first time.
Right.
But once again, I'm comparing it to my divorce.
Right.
That I'm going to see my ex-wife tonight with my kids. We're going to cook a meal. We're all going to eat. We're going to be cool. We're cool. Right? But if you bring her on air and she sits next to me and you say, what happened in your marriage? The conversation's probably not going to go great.
Yeah, but I'm not interested in that. I don't want to know. Like, I want to know.
But we still have to find out what happened.
What happened.
So
somebody
is going to have to look bad in a breakup.
But he already looks bad.
A lot of it played out on the air anyways.
There you go.
But
he already looks bad. So how is he going to look good?
Because he can get, not that he's trying for this, but he can walk away with the sympathetic, hey, that was a bad thing that happened to you. Now you can rebuild from there.
This is like that girl that said that some word, N-word, when she was on the ladder. Remember that?
She said fart N-word.
Fart N-word?
Yeah.
And she went on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
This will fix everything.
I say to you, I go, yeah, maybe not.
What is he doing now?
I don't think he's doing much. He's staying with his parents. And
oh, so is he not living here?
No.
Oh, he was just visiting.
Yeah, he's just visiting. Yes, he's just in town.
Interesting.
Yeah, looks healthy.
Well, that I think is first and foremost. I'm glad that he is, and I want him to be successful, and I want him to, like, if somebody called me for a recommendation, I would give them a recommendation based on the good stuff.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I don't the last stuff, the end was the end, so you don't base everything good on those last 5 minutes.
Sure.
Well,
I said, do you listen? He goes, yeah, I listen sometimes. You know he listens.
Oh, I'm glad. Yeah. I mean, we're very good.
Yeah.
Number one.
Very, you sound like Donald Trump.
We're the greatest show.
We're very good.
We're the greatest show of all time.
The economy's very good.
Now I have more questions.
Oh boy.
But they're not for you, they're for him.
Okay.
I want to know why he's not with that girl, what the straw that broke the camel's back
Why
was.
he's not with her?
Well,
the question should be, why was he with her?
Right, but what actually made him go, hey, this is
I mean, ultimately, like, she was kind of the reason why he lost his job. You know what I mean? Like, it led him down that path where he lied.
But what
and
was she or was he?
I don't know
He
if I
stayed
agree
at her
with that.
house.
Yeah.
I don't
made
know,
those
and
choices.
I don't think we know. But again, it was while he was with her. You know what I mean? Like, at one point, he was itching and had a problem with his skin, and then it kind of cleared up. And we noticed the second it came back, he was seeing her again.
Yeah.
And then what stopped him from working here was he stayed the night with her. He was late, and he lied about it.
But that's not her fault.
But do you think Spanish never meets her? Spanish still sitting there?
Yeah.
Spanish still on the show, sitting right there?
I think something would have happened.
I think something would have happened
else.
also.
It was.
So you're saying there's something else?
It was going to happen.
No, I just think it was culminating to that. It was leading to that.
So let me just say something real quick. And this is coming from a guy who worked in a real bad environment for a long time. I said this just this morning on the show when Gio went away on vacation, and it is so important to me, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, that any member of this show that goes away on vacation goes and thoroughly enjoys their vacation and spends time with their family, because I know what it's like to have that.
Even though the only time Gio listened, you said that he royally messed up.
That's radio, bro. That's radio.
I know.
I turned on the show one time, and the first thing I hear is Mike go, Joe, did I tell you how much Gio messed up the Bob Dylan?
That does not feel good.
But I like to.
He didn't text me back.
I like to tell Joe how much Gio screws up and tell Gio how much Joe screws up. I like to keep that going.
I even called him, and he didn't even answer.
You call me?
No, you called. You said you called me. Yeah.
But anyway, I like the guy. I like people to leave here without having any worries and to know that they can go and have a good time with their family and all that stuff.
Sure.
So, but if it gets down to it, where, I don't know, Galvin's been here the longest, and I don't think Galvin's ever had this situation because he'd usually say something to me. But if Galvin feels like the pressure is getting too much or I'm doing too much, Galvin would, I think, come to me and say, "Hey, we got to talk about this."
But didn't you do that on air, though?
I eat pressure.
Yeah. But I watched when Spanish snapped that time on air. He was telling you guys something then.
I don't remember when you're talking about.
When somebody said something, he was like, "You guys drive me crazy."
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah, he said maybe it's this show that gets me all crazy.
When I was like,
that was all while he was with her.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
I know, but like that's the big contributing factor
Right.
is her.
I'm not
Whether
saying it's her
fault. Exactly.
Right. Like, it's not her fault. He's a grown man. He had a decision to make. But a lot of negative things happened while he was with her.
Right. It's his fault. She's the major factor. Period. So you have to look in the mirror and go, I'm making these decisions to go see this girl. So it's me. So I can't blame. I've never met the girl, I don't think. I've maybe one time. So I can't blame someone I've never seen.
That's the thing. I don't know anything about her either.
Yeah. So
Well, we all hung out with her. Would have never expected this.
No, and that's what I even said. I go, I'm pretty good at reading people. I didn't see it all.
The only bad things we know about her are the things that he told us.
And that's the thing. The revelation later was like, oh, was he? Maybe he was just making that stuff up about her.
We heard drugs. We heard drug dealers. We heard pregnancies. We heard all these things.
Weird sex things.
Yeah, we heard all these things. Sisters. All these things and then like nothing that would make me go back into a situation like that.
Well, it all came from him though. He was the one that told us.
On air, you had her on with her drug dealer boyfriend.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That is true. So
Shouldn't
there
that be the end? That should be the end.
It should have been the end for him.
Right. Correct.
He went back.
That's what I'm saying. And I said that to him. I go, what would make you go back after her making you look bad like that?
It was worse. That wasn't even half the stuff. That was what you heard on the air. There was more stuff off the air. It was more stuff off the air.
See, my thing is, when I'm talking to Spanish, I also said, be honest with me, okay? So I'm assuming he's being honest with me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think you guys are in a different situation where you guys have caught him lying to you.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know if I really caught him lying to me, so I might be in a different situation.
You just haven't caught him.
The other thing was,
you might be right.
The other thing we talked about the other day was, and this is fine because it was all part of the show a little bit too, but how Joe would get blamed for them being late every day.
Yeah, every day.
And Joe has not been late one time except for the other day when he overslept for the first time. And that's because he's got a sick mother at home that he's trying to take care of, and it was up all night. But Joe has not been late one time, even when he had an Uber here.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to defend Spanish on that one.
No, but the thing is that he was blaming Joe. Oh, Joe's up for ditzing and making coffee and doing all this
and
stuff.
he's not just saying it on the air.
Right.
He's saying it to people in private behind my back. That is unforgivable to me. I will never be.
And
that
I'd
guy's
love
friend
to know
again.
what I did that was so bad.
Scumbag.
I can't answer that one. You'd have to get that from him.
Yeah.
I don't think he's said a specific thing. Just kind of a
well, that
ballpark sentiment.
It's the downside of this job. There's a lot of pressure that comes with this job. This is a 24-hour-a-day job. Now, do you have to be working 24 hours a day? No, but do you need to be available? Yeah. And that's just how it goes.
I do believe, and I think a big factor of it is Spanish changed a lot, okay? A lot of people change a lot, right? Spanish changed more than anybody else on this show, I believe.
Okay.
He kind of started off as a court jester, clown. Then he turned into like this conspiratorial thing, okay? Yeah. But he still kind of had the clown moniker on him.
Sure.
So when he was being treated like a clown, like he wasn't about that. You know what I mean? So I think that had a little bit to do with it too. Him just changing as a person. Like we always talk about Hoppy didn't embrace it.
Right.
Okay. He embraced it, then he unembraced it.
Right.
And I think that could become a problem too.
But because Spanish grew up.
Correct.
And he got a little bit more mature, but he's still always going to be the youngest one on the show. He's still going to be the producer of the show and get the brunt. I mean, Howard Stern's still calling Gary Baba Booey, and the guy's almost 60 years old. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's part of your character. It's part of what you signed up for. If you don't want to do it anymore, don't do it.
Well, Carmen, you guys joke about Carmen.
Yeah.
Those aren't jokes. We are 100%
she's the
real
smartest
about
one
her.
on the show.
Dumb and pregnant and never wear makeup. And all.
The most educated.
I'm sorry. Did you say smartest one?
Most educated.
Your my favorite, though, Carmen.
Team Carmen.
I hate all of you.
Right.
Not me, Carmen.
Not you, Ian. You don't count. No. You're separate.
Oh, you don't count.
Yeah.
You don't count with those guys.
Yeah, I got to pay for my own cruise. I don't count.
She'll turn on you fast, man.
Something about you that she likes. I can't figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Ian Beckles, thank you. Check out the Dignitary Cafe where you'll sometimes see Spanish on the corner of West Shore and Gandy. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Dominic Ferriello will join us. Cruise Dom. Then Wednesday, we're out of here. It'll be our last day on the air before we leave for the cruise. Very excited. Very excited to go. Anybody not going on the station that we care about?
Not going on the cruise?
Yeah, I'm glad Ian's going now.
Oh, people we don't want to go?
No. I'm saying like people we were expecting to go and then didn't go. Like I'm glad JoJo's going.
I don't think so. I think everybody kind of made the cut.
All right, we're good. Check us out on Instagram at the Mike Calta Show. Check us out on YouTube. We got a lot going on YouTube as well, including Mike Mansplains Movies, episode 2 coming out sometime. Shot and being edited as we speak.
That's correct.
This summer.
Laugh it up, scumbag.
I didn't say anything.
The long-awaited sequel.
Fall of 2034.
They say, Joe, the long-awaited sequel never any good.
Well, you better have Tom Cruise in it.
The after show with Johnny B is up next. Enjoy your day. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. I said, I'm a fool. I'm an old, fat, stupid fool. That's why.
What's really going on in your life?
Let's shoot Uma in the vagina.
Mike, why are you doing this?
Cal, I have to go.
Oh, yeah. Faux shiz. Genuine. What's up, homie?
Bushy. Bye. Shoot that thing, fat baby.
Eat me, Grayson.
Go smash your fruit in the hole.
I cried a little bit. You call me a monkey. You're funny.
I love you, Spanish.
Check your panties. Come down for moose soup after.
I don't even know. How do I make something funny? I don't even. Can you hear that whistle?
Next time you lose, you lose.
Fatty McFat.
Mike!
Show daddy your mean face.
Ooh, so scared, chubby wubby.
Genius!
What?
That's it. It's over. That's all for today. Thanks for listening to the Mike Calta Show. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday night, April 24th at Janus Live, featuring Crawling, a tribute to early Linkin Park. Got the Life, the Korn tribute. And Nookie, a Limp Bizkit tribute. And it's all just $10.25. You can't beat that. Head to theboneonline.com for more info on tickets and how you can get free tickets from Elysian Space Dust IPA at 102.5 The Bone. So insecure! Thanks a lot for making me do that. Special thanks to Clean Earth Systems. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Pinellas County working on an accident right now. It's eastbound Gandy. It's near 4th Street. Left lane blocked there. Crews on the scene. Use caution. Expect some delays. Give yourself a few extra minutes if you're heading that direction. Looks like westbound Gandy unaffected and running up to speed. I'm Monica with traffic.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
Back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
It's one thing to get great service before the sale, but what happens after the sale? If you get your windows from WeatherTight Windows, you can rest assured that you'll be taken care of throughout the entire process, even after installation. This is very important to WeatherTight Mike, and it's one of the things that really sets WeatherTight apart from other competitors. WeatherTight Mike holds his employees to the highest standards, just like the quality of his cookies.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
I'm Thaddeus Bullard, and I can't believe I get to do this. I grew up hearing these commercials, and around here, when someone's in a car accident, people know exactly who to call.
1-800-ASK-GARY. They connect you with lawyers and doctors after a car accident.
Call 1-800-ASK-GARY.
At Brandon Honda, get 0 down, 0 security deposit, 0 first payment, 0 do-it signing. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get a brand new Pilot for just $329 per month. New passports are just $389 per month. Or get a new HRV for an incredible $169 per month. And for a limited time, get a $2,000 bonus voucher. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-279-1222 for more information.
Hey, it's Kelvin. Badger Bob's is now servicing Tampa Bay. And right now, you can get any size heating and cooling system installed for just $99.99. Badger Bob sources the best pricing from multiple system manufacturers. 0 down and all future repairs, 2 annual maintenance visits, and even filters are no additional charge ever. This is an unbeatable lifetime warranty that only Badger Bob's can offer. Book a free estimate or service by visiting BadgerBobs.com. HVAC license CAC 1815977.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that a happy place comes in many colors, like ones that inspire a sense of wonder, or a new flavor that makes life just a little bit sweeter, or one to celebrate those moments that lift you to new heights, at home or at work. We'll make your happy place your own. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
Progressive knows you think the grass is always greener. Like maybe you ride a motorcycle. But today, it's raining. So you wish you had an RV. But if you did, you'd have to listen to some guy parked next to you at a campsite plays acoustic guitar. Now, before you start wishing you had a boat, remember, your brother-in-law would invite himself every weekend.
Permission to come aboard, Captain?
But one thing that is greener is the money you could save when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
At EasyCater, we believe every workday gets better with great food. Like that morning status meeting, always better with bagels. And don't forget the coffee. Ops team working late? How about some Power Bowls to keep them going strong? Sandy's celebrating 10 years at the company. This calls for cupcakes. With EasyCater, you get a huge variety of favorite restaurants with tools to help meet dietary needs and stay on budget, all on one platform. So make every workday better with EasyCater. Start an order at easycater.com.
An official message from Medicare.
I turned 65 this year. I knew it was time to figure out Medicare, and I had questions, like when to enroll and how to enroll. So I went straight to the official source, Medicare.gov, to get the facts about Medicare. I found answers to all my questions, and I'm ready to get started. And so can you. Just go to Medicare.gov to get the real facts about Medicare.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Guys, this is a cat named Mo with the Mike Calta proclaimed best body on the bone. Now, how did I get that body? I'm glad you asked. C4MH.com. Most local and internet men's clinics treat all patients with unapproved compounded synthesized testosterone. Compounded injectable drugs have a dark side with 116 deaths and over 1,500 adverse health incidents. The needed chemicals and synthesized testosterone base that makes up their drug can come from as far away as China. Max profits at your risk. Be smart, be safe by going to C4MH.com, which has 15 years of treating low T with real pharmaceutical testosterone. C4MH.com. You want those results in the gym like me? You want those results in the bedroom like me? Well, you're never going to be like me. But you can be the best that you can be. Go to C4MH.com with 15 years of treating low T with real pharmaceutical testosterone. C4MH.com. James D. Raspino, MD.
Contact Tax Relief Helpers for details and restrictions.
Attention, anyone that owes money to the IRS. Every day, your unpaid tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. The longer you wait, the more you will end up paying. If you owe $10,000 or more, now is the time to settle your debt before the IRS takes aggressive action, like taking your wages or property. A special toll-free number has been established so you can stop penalty fees, avoid liens, levies, or other hostile measures by the IRS. Call Tax Relief Helpers right now.
I got behind on my taxes and owed $48,000. I called and they got my bill lowered to just $3,500.
I owed $87,000 in taxes and it was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Your tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. Call right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, or other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely free. Call now.
Call 800-476-6115. 800-476-6115. That's 800-476-6115.
2 family members were violently rear-ended, but insurance denied liability. Farah and Farah used crash data to prove fault and secured $3 million. Farah and Farah's ready to cook. Tampa, car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Now, the Tampa Bay Lightning update on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone, the official broadcast partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's the Mike Calta Show. Featured cut of the day. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. The Mike Calta Show. Download the free Bone app. 102.